Hey guys, we're the Wickmans, and we traveled Australia for 100 days straight in a camper van. This is our full Australian experience, every moment and thousands of miles. Come along for the adventure that changed our lives forever.
Alright guys, we're picking up our camper, campermanaustralia.com. Check them out. Phew.
Look at our front seat, this is nice.
Pretty similar and clean.
What? It's sick. Kitchen. Not a big fridge. It's bigger.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, look how nice. That's huge. Look at our sink. Oh, what?
Double burner.
That's sweet. We got a microwave. We didn't have that. And a nice sink.
This is the shower and the toilet.
Nuh-uh.
Shower heads in that box.
We have a shower and a toilet.
This is the other bed up here.
I'm so excited. We're loaded up. That took a little bit of time, but we got it all figured out, and we're heading to DFO to get a SIM card figured out and some lunch, and then we're hitting the road.
We need to load up on groceries. That way in the morning when we wake up, we can fill our bellies up and get on the road because we have places to see.
All right, we're gonna see what Mama's got cooking in her kitchen today. What you got going, Mom?
I have some scrambled eggs right here, which this is so cool. I have a double cooktop over here, which I have not had yet. Got some bacon over there. It's definitely a tight workspace, but this nice beautiful breeze coming through here is awesome, and having two cooktops is even more cool.
Whoa, look at you.
Now that we're all set up, it's time to hit the road. Our goal is to get to the Daintree rainforest before it gets too hot up north, but with these kids, we'll be making plenty of stops along the way. Today we're kicking off our big East Coast series, and our first stop is BRIBE Island.
So BRIBE Island isn't all just about beautiful beaches. It's also extremely rich in history. Back in the Second World War, the island was home to American and Australian forces who trained together, building a lasting bond between the two nations.
And as Americans, it's been really cool learning about the history that's helped connect our ancestors.
And enough talking, let's go check out BRIBE Island.
Let's go.
Alright guys, you know we love beaches, so first stop, Red Beach. This beautiful spot isn't just known for its great views and calm waters, it's also steeped in history. During the war, they used color-coded names to label all the training grounds along the islands, so that's how it got its name. And specifically, Red Beach was used for training soldiers to land on enemy coastlines and secure the beaches.
I'm going to put my wetsuit on, so I'm going to put it on, and I need it for a towel. If you don't have enough towel, I use this. It's a long fingernail.
Yeah, it looks like a big long fingernail shell.
Yes.
That's crazy looking.
I feel like this is the perfect beach for you if you have kids or dogs, because it's very protected. What is this? If you know what this is, let us know in the comments, please. This is crazy looking. What is this? This is crazy. I've never seen so many things we don't know what they are.
What's that? Hey, what is this?
Oh my God, tell me what? What?
Ew.
It's inking. It's literally just like inking and moving.
There's another one right here. Oh, it's a big snail. It's a snail. Wow, I was just about to ask these people right here behind us, and that's definitely a snail. Holy cow. So we just talked to some locals. They said they suggest going up north. It's pretty tropical up that way. Some of the best scenery, he said. The problem is, he said, almost everything in the water can kill you. So it's hard to get in the water. Crocs, sharks, jellyfish, everything. Also, the guy that we just spoke to, he had a fishing pole, and he said you can catch flatheads, tailor, snapper, a bunch of different fish right off the beach here. Whiting. All right, guys, so we spent probably an hour or so here. Had a great time. Beach is beautiful, but we're gonna move on to the next one. And just to be honest, it's not our favorite beach. We like it. We definitely suggest it if you're in the area, but if it was really special, we'd probably spend a day or two here, if not more.
Well guys, Red Beach was really cool. I'm glad we got to go check it out. The history that happened on that sand is something that we'll never forget. And now it's time to go check out Urangan Beach, which has its own charm. Let's go see what it's all about. This beach is known for its beautiful stretch of sand, perfect for a relaxing day by the water. It's also a haven for fishing and surfing with great conditions for both. And if you're into 4x4 adventures, Urangan Beach is one of the local favorites to drive along, with plenty of wide open spaces.
Pretty cool, reminds me of home, honestly. So Urangan versus Red Beach is definitely more of your surfer beach. It's a little more exposed to the swell, where Red Beach was nice and calm and flat and definitely better for fishing. Cool, you can see the mountains on the coast over there. Once again, very beautiful beach, but definitely not at the top of the list, I don't think. Not at least what we've experienced so far in Australia.
There was a huge whale that was just fully breached up there, and
The kids love playing in the sand, but they don't like getting showered off afterwards.
After an epic beach day, it's time to wrap up our Ribby Island adventure. We're headed to see one last stop, the famous Sandstone Restaurant, a must-see for anyone that visits the island. This place really has it all, from playgrounds to keep the kids entertained to a casino for the adults, and of course, incredible food and views to tie it all together.
All right, guys, we're gonna check out Sandstone Point. Had a local back at Red Beach tell us about it, so he said it was a cool spot. Check it out. So here we are.
oh, look at this!
Stop.
Truck!
Oh, that's cool. Wow, this place is nice.
What a gorgeous night and a beautiful sunset, as always here in Australia.
What a beautiful night. They even got a casino here, that's pretty sweet. And they got an arcade room, they got a park for the kids, fishing dock. This place is sweet. So one of the fish we'd love to catch in Australia is a barramundi, and Mom just informed me that this fish and chip she got is barramundi.
And it is delicious.
And my burger is banging looking. Ooh, Araya, pizza. That's yours? Yeah, he'll eat that.
Look at him. We don't need your knifing skills, buddy. All right, everybody say bye, Bribby Island.
Bye, Bribby Island. It was fun.
It was sick. Thanks for having us. We're leaving Bribby Island, jumping on the Bruce, and heading 45 minutes north to Caloundra.
The coastal town of Caloundra is located at the southern tip of the Sunshine Coast. It's a place steeped in history with its roots going back to the early 1800s. In the 1860s, European settlers arrived and the town began to grow. With the lighthouse built in 1896 to help guide ships along the coast, Caloundra has always been known for its stunning beaches, but over the years it's also become a hub for surfers, nature lovers, and those seeking a laid-back beach style.
Alright guys, so that first spot we were at was the Caloundra Moffat Headland Lookout, and now we're at Shelley Beach, so we're going to check this place out. It looks really cool. There's a bunch of rocks on the beach. I think we're going to throw our wetsuits on and go cruise around. Check it out. You! Wow, look how cute you guys are in your wetsuits. You guys ready to go play on the beach?
Yes.
In the tide pools?
In 1885, this beach was home to the first hotel in Caloundra. The original hotel was replaced by Hotel Francis in 1906, which became a well-known popular meeting place for the community. This area also has a rich military background, just like a lot of towns on the east coast of Australia. If we were here during World War II, this beach would have been off limits and lined in barbed wire.
I think this is a sea cucumber, guys. Look at this. Isn't that crazy looking?
That's a sea cucumber?
Let me rephrase it. I'm not sure. I think it's a sea cucumber. Look how big it is. We were informed they're sea snails, not sea cucumbers.
Wow, guys, I just saw something that I haven't seen in Australia yet. Trash.
Son of a...
Not on my watch. I'm putting it in my pocket and I'll throw it away when we get up to the parking lot.
This crack that runs through the reef here is so cool. We're gonna go talk to these local fishermen real quick and see if they got some good information for us.
Called a blind shark.
A blind
They're
shark.
not actually blind.
Look at that
The
eel.
reason they're called blind shark is because when they come up out of the water, they close their eyes.
That's so cool. So that's a snowflake moray eel and a blind shark. That's really cool. All right, guys, so we just went and talked to this local fisherman, and thank God we did, because
There's a girl and a boy.
it was a girl and a boy, and they have so much valuable information for us. Little spot over at Kings Beach is really cool at low tide.
Or there's the thing in fish.
Yep, and the big one was, we asked if there was anything poisonous in the area, and he said definitely there is a snail called a cone snail, and it lives in a shell that will flick up now, and that thing is extremely dangerous, and they said it'll kill you within 10 minutes. And you guys know us, we love picking up shells and all that type of stuff, so thank God we talked to them.
And it was a shell I 1000% would have picked up. Also, the next beach we're going to, he says they're everywhere. So, what?
What is that?
Some type of sea sponge or fried chicken. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, those people also said we just got here in the middle of snake season. They said they're about 6 feet long. Shouldn't mess with you, but cool. Anything else, Australia?
Great whites. They're out all year round.
Crocodiles. How sweet is that? Back home, we might have some charcoal grills set up, just the grates basically. All right, guys, we had a great time at Shelley Beach, and now that we're all hungry, Mom's gonna take full advantage of this awesome community grill here, working her magic to whip us up some delicious steak fajitas. Thanks for always taking such great care of us, Mom. I'm pretty sure this is Wickham Point, which is funny because our last name is Wickman.
This is Kings Beach. Another grilling area. So nice having all these grilling areas right on the beach. Very, very convenient and very nice of the cities to do that.
The old CALOUNDRA Lighthouse, established in 1896. It's crazy how it looked back then versus just that road we just came in on now.
The second lighthouse marked the entrance to the main channel for a decade, but remains important in illustrating the evolution of lighthouse design. Like, look how they're designed so much differently now.
Well, that's the new one, and that's the old one. I wish we could go inside. That stinks. It was really cool getting to see the lighthouses and reading about their history. Now we're headed over to Bulcock Beach to catch the sunset. It's a beautiful afternoon, so we should be in for a special Australian treat. In 1875, a seed and produce merchant named Robert Bulcock purchased 277 acres of land and built a house he called the Homestead. It faced what would later become known as Bulcock Beach. This was his retreat from Brisbane. This is cool.
This is so cool.
Unless y'all want to
Hey, I
cross.
have my Dayer shirt.
Yeah, you do. I love that.
What'd your brother have?
Gators.
His gator jacket.
If you're not a gator, you're gator bait.
You have a Dayer, you're Dayer face.
You. Pretty crazy looking, like we're walking in the middle of an inlet, basically. Big old sandbar inlet.
Yeah, that is what it is. That's crazy.
Side.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Look at them all. And you got some little, what are those kind of crabs?
Soldier crabs.
It's like,
Soldier
we call them fiddler crabs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know, but those little shrimp crawdad looking things were in the mud. He was using that little tool to pull them out. That was really cool. Catches whiting and basically brim and whiting and maybe some flatheads off them.
I don't think Australia knows how to do a bad sunset.
I have a razor to gun. I need to get that over.
That girl's wild as they come.
Well, if you like coffee, this is the place to be. There's like 5 of them all in a row right behind me.
Dad took the kids to let some energy out while I make dinner. As for Caloundra, we didn't get the clown town feel, but we're also not hardcore sunny coasters who've seen this place change over the years. The truth probably lies somewhere between the fresh eyes of visitors and the well-tested opinions of the locals. All right, that's it, Caloundra.
Thank you for having us, guys. You guys got a beautiful little spot there.
We're headed north as far as we can make it today.
Yep, thinking Hervey Bay possibly. Maybe go check out the whales.
That's about a 3-hour drive from us, so wish us luck. Hope these babies sleep, and here we go. When we first got to Hervey Bay, we headed over to Eli Water Shopping Center to pick up some food and a few other essentials we needed, and headed over to the bay to let the kids burn off some energy while I cook up some dinner in the camper van. Hervey Bay itself was officially established in the 1860s, growing from a small fishing and timber town into an important coastal hub. Today, it's known for its gateway to Fraser Island, the largest sand island in the world, but for now, we're soaking up the wide open space right here, where the sandbars are at low tide are perfect for exploring and finding hidden treasures.
Well guys, now that we're all settled in here in Hervey Bay, we're going to get a good night's rest so we can wake up in the morning and have a big day exploring the area.
All right, guys, so plan for the day is we'd like to go fishing. We did contact Hervey Bay Center about going to whale watching or whale swimming with the whales, but they're booked out until next week and we won't be here that long. So we're going to go into this Fisho's Tackle World, ask them about some fishing in the area, maybe get some advice and places to go, tackle to use, and then hopefully go fishing. All right, so Jackson here at the Fisho Tackle World just hooked us up. Got us hooked up with some prawns, got a few paddle tails, got a few jig heads, and he kind of put us on some spots that we can go fish as a family. So we're super excited and we're gonna go check it out. First stop, the fishing pier.
What? All right, we're at Pier Park, baby.
Let's go fish, guys.
He tried to tap me high and I'm trying to start it.
Stretching 868 meters into the bay, the Urangan Pier in Hervey Bay has a fascinating history. When it was first built in 1917, the pier was actually 1,035 meters long, making it one of the longest piers in Australia at the time. Originally constructed to help with the loading and unloading of cargo, especially timber and sugar, it quickly became a vital part of the local economy. Over the years, the pier was also used for fishing, passenger transport, and even as a military base during World War II. Though part of the pier was eventually dismantled in the 1980s due to storm damage, the remaining 868 meters still stand tall as a beloved landmark. Today, it's a popular spot for fishing, strolling, and soaking up the incredible views of the bay and Fraser Island. Our first catch of the day is a zander.
Mom hooked Xander with the sabiki. There's a bunch of birds down here at the end, so we're gonna trek down to the end and see if we can find something.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Here, Mom.
Nice.
Our first bait.
Let me see, sisters. Nice one. Good job. Playing with baits over there? You guys like that, don't you?
You like
Get them in there, girl. Old butter brim. Toss them. Woo! Had something though? Dang, Mama got a thump.
Look.
No bait. Oh, he broke you off.
What?
Hey, might have been a mackerel or something.
It hit hard too. I was like, oh yeah, look at it sprayed.
Dang.
All the local fishermen have been so nice to us and helpful. And I was just standing right here fishing, and one of the locals said, you might want to move because that guy, He has good aim and he likely will poo on your head. So thankful for that.
Well guys, we had a great time checking out the Urangan Pier, but unfortunately we didn't catch any fish this time. Most of the locals we spoke to said the water quality was usually much better, but the recent wind and rain have stirred some things up a bit. Even so, we still had a blast, and now it's time to head over to Byron Heads and see what this peaceful spot has to offer. Located just 30 kilometers north of Hervey Bay, Byron Head is a picturesque coastal town known for its beautiful beaches, mangrove-lined creeks, and rich marine life.
Alright, we just got to Byron Head. It looks like a super tiny little hometown, and we're excited to see what it's got to offer. This is the Great Sandy Marine Park.
Today, Byron Heads is famous for its laid-back vibe, great fishing, and amazing boating opportunities, making it a perfect spot for those looking for a quieter, more natural-filled alternative to the busier spots along the Fraser Coast.
A coconut, some coral, and a nice pile of shells. Those are really cool, Raya. Good job, look at that coral. It has probably dropped 50, 70 feet since we've gotten here. That sandbar right there is really exposed, and we're gonna go walk it. We've heard there's some good fishing on it, so go check it out.
The tidal range at Byron Heads can vary by up to 2.5 meters during the highest spring tides, with dramatic changes in water levels throughout the day. These extreme tidal swings are caused by the area's shallow water, the nearby Byron River, and the natural contours of the coastline. During spring tides, which happen around the full and new moons, the difference between high and low tide is most pronounced. Byron Heads is perfect for beachcombing and collecting seashells when the tide goes out, and for fishing and boating when the tide comes in, giving you a chance to experience the rhythm of the tides firsthand.
It's a big bait, so it's gonna be looking for big fish, but it is what it is.
We like big fish, right?
We like big fish.
Mogans, that's what we call it back home.
They say when that tide flips here, you better be on it quick though. Don't play around, he'll be swimming back.
Are you guys buried alive?
Pull that muddy little boy out.
We had an amazing time in Byron Head, checking out the marina and exploring the giant sandbars. Now we're heading back to Hervey Bay, where we saw something earlier in the day we want to surprise the kids with, as well as share it with the rest of you. So let's go check it out.
This is 120% the coolest park anybody's ever seen that is for a child just at a normal park. Okay, this ain't no water park, this ain't no amusement park, this is just a normal kids park. What the heck is this place? Let's go, girl. Look at the size of this thing. Are you ready?
Let's go with dinner, right?
We have an 18-hour drive along the iconic A1 highway. Stretching over 14,000 kilometers, the A1 is the longest national highway in the world, running from Melbourne in the south to far north Queensland. Along the way, we'll pass through a range of landscapes from coastal views to lush rainforests and manicured farmlands. So sit back, relax, and join us as we continue our journey north to Cairns.
Last night, I got really tired and couldn't make it to a rest stop, so we stopped at 5 Mile Creek. Cool little park and got a nice little swimming hole.
We're back on the road, heading north towards Cairns, but before we get too far, we're stopping for something pretty exciting. Our first Aussie meat pie. We've heard so much about them, so let's see what all the hype's about. So I think we should definitely do a bacon, egg, and cheese one.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe two.
That one there's got no meat in it, because it is exactly what it says on the board. Eggs, bacon, cheese. A lot of people look at it differently, because the pies are mince and the bacon's meat. Bacon.
Gotcha.
I'll show it to you.
Cool. That's what they look like.
Oh, that's the egg and
yeah.
bacon ones there.
Ooh, that looks so
And
good.
they're your beef bacon and cheese, and that's your egg bacon and cheese.
Nice. Heck
See,
yeah.
that one's got the meat, and that one's just got the
Bacon.
bacon in it. Where that
Gotcha.
one's got bacon, meat, and cheese, but not the egg.
Heck yeah.
So, you want how many egg, bacon, and cheese?
Yes.
I think we're gonna do a few.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a few.
So that is actually Rockingham Bay. So this is Cardell Beach, but Rockingham Bay. If you guys ever come here, check out this Jesse's shop. He's got these pies and they are so good.
Cool, mate.
Thank you, Jesse. Have a good one. The pies look awesome.
You have a great one, mate.
Woo.
I hope I see you on the way back. All right?
Yes, sir. We probably see you.
Mariah just slammed like 4 bites before Dad even got in the car. She said, "This is what I've always wanted."
What the heck is going on here, Xander? You made a mess. Well, Jesse's pies were a hit, but they are messy. Alrighty, we're gonna have to do some cleaning. I want to go home and start a pie cart.
For real, I literally want to go back and be like, "Listen, we are across the world from each other. Just give us the recipe. Let us know the deal. What's up?"
So good. It's like the farther north we go, the smaller the towns get and the more old school they get. These are pretty cool. Like, it's like definitely throwing it back. And if anybody knows what those stacks are, let us know. Is it a power plant? What is it?
As we drive along Queensland's stunning coastline, we're passing through the cassowary coast, named after the rare cassowary bird. This endangered species is native to the area, and it's actually a goal of ours for the trip to see one in the wild. Fingers crossed.
We're in Innisfails right now. Not really sure if I'm saying that right. Just made a turn towards Cairns. Like, why is it Cairns? There's an R in it. Very confused by that, but regardless, we're headed to Cairns. Also, a little trick tip that we've learned along the way here. If you go to the information center in each town that you plan on being in, and they will give you all the different things to do. So that's what we plan on doing. We're headed to Cairns. We're going straight to the Tourist Information Center. We're going to find out everything we can, pick a few things that we want to do, and check them off.
As we continue heading north, we're entering Australia's tropical zone, getting closer to the famous Daintree rainforest, one of the oldest rainforests in the world. Some of the plants here have been around for over 100 million years, and it's not just beautiful, it's truly a unique ecosystem, with wildlife you won't find anywhere else in the world. We can't wait to explore it all.
Just made it to Cairns, baby. Probably spent a few days here. It's been a long drive, guys. Finally made it.
We just arrived in Cairns, and first things first, we made a stop at the Tourist Information Center to get an idea of what we want to do in the area. They were extremely helpful and gave us a map with all the things to do, as well as her suggestions for our family. After grabbing some ideas of what to check out, we headed over to the Fig Tree Playground and Fishing Pier, where we let the kids burn off some of their endless amounts of energy. While we were there, we were lucky enough to see our first golden trevally that one of the locals caught.
Now that we have a good idea of what our plan is moving forward, we found the closest free park and sleep to cook dinner and get some much needed rest. We have a few big days coming up in Cairns.
Cool seeing everybody's different setups. So this little campsite is pretty sweet. Got hot water, cold water, dumping station, bathrooms, got a bunch of different things. And it's only about 20-25 minutes outside of Cairns. So if you guys are ever in the area, you know where to come.
Making some water.
Reeing up on some water and dumping the old crapper tank.
Oh, Dad has my gloves on.
After a good night's rest at the free campground, we hit the road and made our way to Josephine Falls, just around the corner. These stunning falls are famous for their smooth natural rock slides where you can slip right into the crystal clear water below. Located in the Wet Tropics World Heritage Area, these falls are surrounded by lush rainforests filled with unique plants and wildlife that you won't find anywhere else. The falls got their name from Josephine, the wife of a local sugar plantation owner. It's the perfect spot to cool off, unwind, and soak in the beauty of this special place.
You guys ready?
So ready.
Yay!
Look at that huge rock. about to put on a little show for me and the kids. There he goes.
Wow guys, this is probably one of the coolest waterfalls I've ever been to, 100%. The slide, the water's crystal clear, there's nice pools, nothing's real dangerous. Check out this lunch spot for the day. I call it Picnic on a Rock at a Waterfall.
After enjoying the beautiful Josephine Falls, we hit the road again, heading towards the famous Millaa Falls. The drive itself is breathtaking, taking us through rolling farmlands and lush green countryside. As we get closer, we can see why this spot is so popular. It's surrounded by some of the most picturesque farmlands in the region. Millaa Falls, with its iconic, perfectly shaped drop, is one of the most photographed waterfalls in Australia. It's easy to see why. With the stunning backdrop of the surrounding rainforest, it is a must-see on this beautiful part of the East Coast.
And that is why they call it God's country here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
That's the cutest cow I've ever seen in my life. Oh, hi. Can I pet you? Oh, you're so cute, Lynn. Oh. That cow's name is my middle name.
Well, this is probably going to be the shortest walk to a waterfall we've ever done. What?
See that?
What? Is that cool?
That's how you think.
I was literally thinking like, there's no way that other one's going to get topped. And I don't know if this one tops it, but this one's pretty sweet.
It's right there behind it, right?
Right.
That's crazy. Two of the most beautiful waterfalls we've ever seen right here.
How big is that?
That
It's like
thing's-
that big.
That's so big.
Like you need to get in there.
I'm doing it. I'm getting in it. It's freezing!
All right, let's see you. Dive in, boy.
And I get to do it with my new friend from Italy. Me and Alex gonna get in the water.
Millaa Falls drops 18 meters into this crystal clear pool. It's part of the Tablelands waterfall circuit. The name Millaa actually comes from the local Aboriginal word for water, fitting for such a beautiful water scene.
Dad, there's a crocodile.
Probably in his entire life. That was really cool. And I got to do it with him. I felt like I didn't want to get in because it was cold. And as soon as we got over there, 100% worth it.
So, I wasn't originally going to swim in the waterfall, but Dad talked me into it, saying I couldn't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I agreed, so I took the plunge.
The wind coming off of it was flying my hat up. That was wild, and I'm frozen to the bone. Thanks for making me do it, Dad.
Yep, see?
After finishing our day at the beautiful Millaa Falls, we headed back to the same sleeping park just outside of Cairns. With a 6:30 a.m. fishing trip booked, we knew we had to get some rest and get ready for another big day ahead. Time to charge back up for tomorrow's big adventure.
All right, guys, we're here at Marlin Marina here in Cairns. About to check it out, go fishing, maybe get a few barramundi and maybe some mangrove jack. Honestly, let's just catch some fish. That's all we care about.
Whew. Amen.
How you doing? Are we going fishing with you?
You are.
Nice.
Say hi, Daryl.
Cool little boat here.
Yeah, it is.
Before we get started, we want to thank Daryl for everything. Not only did he give us a great day and some awesome local tips, but he also became a friend. So if you're ever in the area, make sure you check him out at Fishtails Charters. They do it all when it comes to fishing.
That's crazy. He said that most of the big crocodiles have been removed from here. It's kind of sad.
He's trying to hitch a ride.
Hey, you didn't pay for this trip, buddy.
What's his name? Dude. What's up, dude?
Our captain just recognized us from YouTube. That's like our
First one. That's
recognition.
awesome.
He said, "Do you guys got a YouTube?" We're like, "Yeah." We figured people ask us all the time because of our camera, but he's like, "Yeah, I saw you guys went on the Gold Coast and went and stayed on an island, didn't you?" I'm like, Yes, we did.
We did.
There you go.
There's something popping out.
Yeah, we got some bait in there. Some shrimpies.
Alright guys, this is Skeleton Creek. It's got a pretty crazy story behind it. I'm gonna let you guys look that one up for yourselves. So we're about to fish this little snag in the middle of the creek here. And if you don't know what a snag is, it's just structure, because you snag your line on it.
What you got?
Got a bro? Finger mark. Finger mark? Baby finger mark.
Are they eaters? I grab them?
Yeah, grab these pretty friendly.
Finger mark? First one for me.
Knock the skunk off the boat.
Heck yeah, that's beautiful. It's like a snapper. Beautiful.
Put your hands on the bottom because if their spines can hurt you. Turn around and throw them back. Good job, baby girl. High five. You're so brave and so cool.
Knock the skunk off the boat.
Oh, mango jack. No!
You got a mangrove jack?
He's so sick. That's a nice one.
What?
Is that a keeper?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh my god!
That is definitely a mangrove snapper, isn't it?
Oh my
That's what
god.
it is.
Stop!
What? That's so sweet. Look how mean he is.
Oh my god, he's
Look at those chompers.
sweet.
I might do a jaw mount with him.
That's sick.
That's so cool.
Mama.
A
Yes.
keeper too? Hey,
That's ours.
that'll be a lunch.
That's our lunch.
What? Babe.
Oh, what's this?
The little green fish.
That is a queen, huh?
No, they're spiky. I keep away from the kids.
Stay back to see these ones are very spiky.
That's cool looking though.
This thing is sick.
Spikes on
Look
top.
at this thing.
Yeah, that
They're
thing.
mad.
He wants to hurt
Ah, this is a bubba.
you. Bye. That's cool though.
Yep, that is very cool.
I usually love holding my fish, but that one did not look appetizing for me to hold it all.
Well, I don't know how good we captured it, but we definitely caught a few fish on this spot.
We're crocodile hunting.
Crocodile.
Just to see them, of course.
He's up there. You can see him on the back.
Look at the croc, brother.
Wow.
He's not tiny. That'd be a big alligator.
Yeah, that's a little croc.
What is that, Xander?
What's this?
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
I wanted to post.
That's really cool. Thanks for the look, bud. What you got, baby?
I don't know, that's a good fish.
I don't know if it's a fish.
Or whatever it is, it's good.
Back down.
Mommy,
See?
yeah.
We're in 69.
What is that?
Oh,
Oh,
Get
okay.
hit by that thing.
What fish is that?
see you.
That's a big stingray, girl.
Oh,
Dang it.
Dang, I thought it was a big bear.
Mom, Kiki.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
The fishtail handshake.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
It was pretty awesome watching this helicopter land right next to where we parked. Talk about a surprise. Definitely not something you see every day. Now, after all that excitement, we're starving, so we're heading to a local spot to grab some lunch and recharge.
All right, so Mom looked this place up, the Chicken Shed. Figured we'd come check it out. Looks like a cool place. And we're gonna see what the food's like. We'll let you know. Really good? I had a bite of my wings, they're really good.
They are so good. I took one bite and she's like, let me try it. And she just, I'm gonna start eating it all up. I'm like, oh my gosh.
After lunch, me and Bubs decided it was time to relax and take a nap. But Araya wasn't ready to slow down just yet. She wanted to get out and explore, so her and Dad headed over to the marina to get a closer look at some of those huge boats.
So this is Marlin Marina. This is where we put out to go fishing this morning. Fishing guide today told us you can actually fish off this marina and it actually gets really good. Love the Land Cruisers here. These people with these yachts got some mega money. Look at these two boats. One's like the mothership and the other one's the fishing ship.
Mothership, fishing ship.
Wild. Woo, we're excited. We heard this Hartley's Crocodile Adventure is really good. Heard it's probably better than the old Steve Irwin Australian Zoo.
Where the rainforest meets the reef. Hartley's Adventure.
So right when you walk in, they got a little viewing area by the restaurant. You can check out a few croc. Crocodile?
So this place has it completely set up to where your whole day is planned out. At 10 o'clock, we have a snake show. 11 o'clock, the crocodile feeding. Then we go at 11:30 on our boat cruise, crocodile attack show, the cassowary feeding, the koala talk. It's just all mapped out and planned out. We're so excited. The only thing that we have to pay for extra is the photos, which we think we might do at least one of those. So we're super excited. Let's go check it out. Araya, do you want to go pet the koalas?
Yes.
So we just decided to do the koala patting and the crocodile holding. Because we did both, we got the koala for 35 and the crocodile for 20. Let's go do it.
Is that boy or girl?
Boy, so this is Blinky. And you can pat his back, it's very soft. Do you want to duck around just behind this?
Oh, he is so
You
soft.
can. Oh, not his paws.
Thank you, Blinky. What's about to happen? Are you scared?
No.
What?
You're a crazy girl. You want to hold a crocodile?
Oh my god.
Xander.
Yeah.
He's
Pretty cool.
really cool feeling.
Oh yeah. Not what you'd expect, eh?
Little sleepy croc.
Look at this. Feel that tail, Bubba. Can you say crocodile?
Yeah, very good.
Oh my gosh. Does this crocodile have a name?
His name's Goliath.
Goliath. So we're expecting him to be a big guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness. Thank you.
Araya, how was that holding the crocodile?
Very good. I didn't hold it by myself.
You didn't, but you got to touch it.
You ready to see some crocs get fed?
Hey, you don't feed me. I'm not gonna eat.
Say eat.
Grab a seat, guys. We'll kick it off shortly. Every crocodile up here is turned up. Actually, no, we're missing one. Hopefully it didn't get out. This is the 11 a.m. crocodile feed, so I'd like to welcome you here today. My name is Drew. I'm one of the crocodile experts that work here. I must admit that's pretty much exclusively what I do, guys. Manage the croc section. We choose the crocs, we train the crocs, and of course, myself and our senior crocodile handler train our handlers here. By the way, they go through a very extensive training program.
quite uncompromising and very prescribed. So over here we have Rachel. She's the most experienced person over there. She's extremely good at what she does. Her designation is primary guard, so she is in charge of that team. Backing her up is Jake, and our trainee is Ashley. Ashley's done a few sessions. She'll go out with Rachel. You can go out with her if you want. And by the way, guys, people sometimes ask me, what's the size they get to where you consider them enough to kill a person? That's the size.
You're okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys, just a little trick tip when you come here. They do set up the whole day for you, but you got to pay attention because just because your croc feeding might be at 11 and your boat tour is at 11:30 doesn't mean the croc feeding is going to be over by 11:30. So remember that. So what did you guys think about the crocodile feeding?
Oh my goodness, that was wild. When we were up close and that girl got really close dropping the food, what was that like?
Very, very wild. Remember when I held the crocodile bear in Florida by myself?
That was crazy.
Then when we hold it all by myself, so this was so tiny, it's a baby.
Ooh, we just got our crocodile taste tester. All right, I'm going to try this little piece because that's just who I am. They have this little sauce. Wow,
Is it?
very, very good.
All right, first bite of crocodile. Is it?
And try a little bite of croc. Okay, ready? It's crocodile. You like it? All right, Daddy's turn.
It's a real crocodile.
Wow.
It is a real crocodile.
That might be better than alligator.
Oh, I think that's definitely better than alligator.
You ready, girl?
We're going on a croc tour.
Just gotta go through a couple of safety rules first. You guys have to stay on that side of the rope. 30 years of operation, we've never had a crocodile get past it. So if you get eaten, it's because you're over here. This one here is one of the barra boys. So we got a fish in Australia called a barramundi. This guy and his mate broke into a barramundi farm last year.
He said, "Hold me, Mama."
So it's alleged that Zon ate 30 cattle in the space of 6 months on a farm outside of Tully in 1980. That doesn't make you very popular if you're a crocodile. So back in the day, most people would have shot him. It was legal to do that. Especially 30 cattle, they're bloody expensive. So he was probably not very popular at all. This family didn't want him dead. They thought he was a really cool animal, so they just wanted him to stop eating the cows. They stuck a trap in there, sacrificed a few more cows so that we could get in and get him out. Unfortunately, a cyclone came through and he got stuck in the trap for about 5 days, so they couldn't get to him, and that's what's caused that scarring on his back. An injury like that to a crocodile is nothing. It's like a broken fingernail to us.
All right, can we talk about something real quick? I and probably a lot of other people are under the belief that these are saltwater crocodiles, and from what we were just told, I think I caught it in the footage back at the feeding, 80% of crocodiles live in fresh water, or at least a saltwater crocodile, and most of them, 3/4 of them, will never even see saltwater. So that's wild, because all the places we go swimming here are fresh water, and we were actually asking about that, and most of the locals that talked to us said, it's too cold, and
They stay in the salt water.
they stay mainly in the salt water. Oh, you might have to deal with a few freshwater crocodiles, but they're a lot more docile and timid.
It can.
So we decided to skip out on the scheduled croc farm information tour, and thank God we did, because what we found was much more exciting. But first, you know the kids couldn't walk past the park without taking it for a test drive.
He's huge. So we're listening to a story in the background, and about 4 years ago, this crocodile killed his girlfriend. He just was fed up with her in the enclosure and said, today's the day.
I could see that happening to us in the van.
Mommy.
A crocodile.
Bubba, what is it?
How big is it?
That thing's huge.
This fellow over here, this is Boris.
Forrest used to be in the lagoon where you do your boat cruise. He was actually getting fed off the boat at around 2:30 in the afternoon, where his rival Mick popped up out of nowhere, grabbed him on the leg, and they both death rocked. So still got some of it. Alright, one more. Give him the... Yeah, that's... Oh well. That's not what I like. Yeah, have it, mate. Perfect. So, Chopper, he's our largest crocodile out here in the park. I think he's around 4.6.
Alright guys, so you can see we got pretty lucky here. We kind of stumbled across a jumbo croc feeding. It was pretty impressive to get to see these big animals move around the way they still do, even though they're, you know, the size that they are. We really enjoyed this, and it was a nice little treat.
Because if you're not a gator...
You're Gator Bay.
That's our gator girl.
Xander, what is that?
Among me.
Oh my gosh, they're all coming. Wow. Let's see what we can see, guys.
Oh, that's cool. Look at this little gecko looking thing. Oh, there's another one out there. He's doing what?
He's traveling the world.
Oh. A rough-scaled python.
First person that finds it.
Why?
Between... Yeah, water. Where's the snake though, Raya? What do you think about it?
Very
Wow.
Yikes. If I saw that in the wild, that would be the end of me. He wouldn't even have to kill me. I would just...
Okay.
Dora. Hi.
That snake is wild looking. I think it's beautiful. Oh, there's some tortoise in the back corner over here. And then we got the rhino iguanas. Are you guys ready for the crocodile attack show?
Oh yeah.
That girl is... What? Oh.
Play in the water. The crocodile was trying it.
Holy moly. Alright, all yours. Oh, nice. Give him a clap. Screw that, honestly. There's your croc show. Have a good day. But let's say good day. Welcome to Hartley's Crocodile Adventures, the 3 PM Crocodile Attack Show. My name's Rachel and I'm one of the mammal keepers and I'll be doing your show for you today. Let's learn about crocs. This fella here, he's 35 years old. Now he's always been at Hartley's and we've learned something very, very quickly. This fella's an absolute psycho. See, he was hand-picked for the show. He hasn't actually always done this show though. See, when he came to an appropriate size, we actually put him in the main lagoon where you guys do your boat ride. But for this crocodile, he didn't care about the 22 girls out there, the free chicken on tap. This croc wanted to kill everything around it. Now the ambush attack is what they're famous for. You know, they spot something on the edge of the water, they'll have a sticky beak, have a look, listen, smell, duck under and start using those pressure receptors. When they feel like they're close enough, they'll launch the attack. That tail you see is all muscle. It'll propel them through the water and they'll have their mouth open, just sweeping from side to side. One of the jaw's eyes. So they're absolutely...
What do you have?
Daddy taught me this.
What is it?
It's an Oreo.
It's so yummy looking. All right, guys. Well, that was the end of the Hartley Crocodile Adventure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a great time. Definitely recommend it. And if you guys come up in the northern Cairns area, come check them out. We're fixing to head to the Daintree rainforest, take a ferry across. It's gonna be epic. All right, so on our way to the Daintree, we're passing this little lookout called Rex Lookout. There's a bunch of people here doing some cool stuff. Check this out. That's wild how he's just sitting there in the wind. He's not going forward, he's not falling, he's not doing anything. There's no motor on that or anything. He's just sitting there in the wind with the breeze coming off the ocean. It's so cool. These guys over here getting their stuff set up for their run. The reason why they name it the Rex Lookout is because Raymond David Rex was a advocate for the Captain Cook Highway, and yeah, they named this point after him. How beautiful is it? Woo. Well, that was a nice little surprise. Didn't expect to see that this morning.
No. That's freaking wild.
I'll tell you what, the drive up here from Brisbane is absolutely gorgeous. You got the farmlands for 80% of the way, and then this little Captain Cook Highway is really sweet, right along the coast. Very tight, windy, cliffs on both sides. Really cool. I'm gonna pull over real quick to give Mariah a snack, and we actually stopped at this little bridge, the Mowbray River. Looks like there's some guys fishing up here. People checking some stuff out. Maybe we'll see some crocodiles or get some fishing information. Well, just got some nice information. There's a croc on the bank down there, which is pretty cool. He's a little off in the distance, so I don't think I can get him with this camera. But then also, one of the locals said they catch a lot of mangrove jack here, so maybe we'll stop by here on the way back this way. That'd be really cool. Get some bait and come chunk them up. All right, this is the mangrove jack we caught the other day. I'm gonna descale it and we're gonna cook it whole. Phew. So, a little cheat code, you got a spoon, gonna go against the grain. Just the scales.
Yeah. Hi baby, what's daddy doing? Fishy. Fishy?
There he is, both sides. Look at the teeth on that thing, Araya.
I wanna touch it.
That's crazy.
I'm touching
I wanna do a dry
Wow.
mount with it. This knife's not very sharp, but I like to put slits in the body. That way we can get the butter and the garlic and everything else down inside of it. And when you cook it whole like this, you don't miss out on a lot of meat. Try it good on that side. Flip it over, do the same thing here.
We're gonna make some mangrove jack tacos, some chicken tacos, and some corn on the cob. Now for the preparing of the fish, we are going to put some butter down in all of these pieces that Daddy cut open. Then after that, I am going to be putting on some pepper. I have some garlic salt, of course. And then also gonna throw in a little chicken salt, which is like a Australian classics. That's pretty much all I have. So I'm gonna do that, maybe put a little olive oil and throw her on the pan. Oh my gosh, the skin just is coming off with the foil. All right, is it too hot?
Mama,
It's good.
After enjoying our delicious mangrove jack, we got a little energy out, and then it was time to hit the road again to continue our journey towards the Daintree rainforest.
All right, guys, so we're gonna do the river cruise and croc tour. Let's check this thing out.
Hi guys, welcome aboard.
How you doing? One of the big trees left here on the riverbanks. Said most of the big ones got hauled out of here.
So he just told us to keep our eyes out for some juvenile crocs all around this area is where they live.
Here. 3 years old. Right here. And that crocodile is about 3 years old. He was born during the COVID years. And that everything in the river wants to eat those things until they get about 1 to 1.2 meters long. There's a croc up here! She's high up on the bank, getting some sun. This creek's nice and warm and she's probably loving it. This is her little territory of the river.
Where is it, Araya?
right there.
How big do you think it is?
This big.
Oh, wow.
Mom,
What is it?
that yellow.
Good job, Papa. Look at that
4 or
thing.
5 years, Mom. Hey, crocodile, come here.
So we went to Hartley's, and that was really cool because we got to see them and the shows and everything like that, but like to see them in their really natural habitat in the wild it's top notch. I love that. That ferry is the only access to the Daintree, so we're actually going to be on that soon.
All right, guys, this is pretty sweet. This place is beautiful. Come check it out, Daintree Rainforest, oldest known rainforest in the world. So we're gonna do the return, which is $49. So that'll be obviously there and back. So you can come and go as you please whenever, just do not come between midnight and 5 a.m. because she's sleeping. Alright guys, so there's a good chance we can see a cassowary here, so that'd be really cool. And something else I just noticed, looked at my phone when we pulled over and no service, so whatsoever.
So we can't even Google where we're going next.
Guess we're gonna be using that map in your hand, babe.
Ooh, I like that actually. Take it back old school, baby. I feel like an old granny. My granny, I literally have memories of my granny being in the front seat and my pop driving her being like, yeah, turn here, babe, and then we would always be lost. I think that's where I get it from.
All right, you're driving. All right, guys, we just pulled up to Cow Bay. We're gonna get ready and go check it out. Sissy's sleeping, so Mom's gonna hang back at the car with her. She'll get her turn, we'll switch up.
Our first stop once we got off the ferry was Cow Bay Beach. The original settlement of Cow Bay was called Bailey's Creek. Some say they started calling it Cow Bay after the wild cattle left from John Moffat's settlement that were seen grazing near the beach. Another possibility is it was named after all the sea cows or dugongs who eat seagrass along this coast. We met some people. They told us that they have been camping on Cape Tribulation and that it was really awesome and they have delicious pizza. And you know Bubba loves pizza, so we're going to check it out.
These creeks that you go by are absolutely gorgeous. Cape Tribby. Beachfront camping, next turn. Hopefully they got a site for us. So you get this little map. So this is where we're at here. We're gonna come back up to this little road here, come up here, and we can camp in any of this green camp area. You got showers, bathrooms, a kitchen, and you can have a campfire. And they say don't swim in the river because there is crocodiles.
Are you guys happy to be at our campsite?
We just paid for our first campsite in 2 weeks.
We've done really good staying at only 3 spots, but we made our first campsite purchase and I am not mad. They have nice showers, bathrooms, beautiful restaurant.
At the remote headland of Cape Tribulation, 2 World Heritage Sites meet, the ancient wet tropic rainforest and the Great Barrier Reef. The dense rainforest reaches right down to the coast with just a narrow strip of sand separating it from the calm, clear waters of the Coral Sea.
I present to you my first Australian sea bean.
Whoa. Thing's all black?
All black hamburger.
That is so cool, babe. And it's at the Daintree Rainforest. What? What the heck, guys? We came all the way to the Daintree rainforest and it's raining? Really put a damper on our day. We had a full day planned for you guys. Just kidding, it's all good. We're gonna still get out and go show you guys some of the places here in the area.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine, baby. Don't know why they call them rainforests, but it's a rainforest.
The facilities though were amazing. Last night I got to do loads of laundry, I got to shower, it was beautiful, and I am happy and feeling refreshed. So now we're going to head on down the coast again and hit as many things as we can today. Maybe we'll make it back to the ferry, maybe we'll make it back to Camp Tribulation.
Nestled in northern Queensland, the Daintree rainforest is the oldest rainforest on Earth. At over 180 million years old, outdating the Amazon by a staggering 100 million years. For generations, the cuckoo caloundra have lived here in harmony with the rainforest, using its natural resources for food, medicine, and shelter. Their ancestral knowledge of the land is passed down through stories, dance, and ceremony, preserving a deep connection to the environment.
Well, like we said, guys, rain or shine, we're still going. Cape Tribulation Beach Park access, so we're gonna go check it out. So when you come into the parking lot, there's some trails off to the right as you walk towards the beach. And they said the lookout is only about 120 meters, so nice little walk. And they said the beach is super nice over here too.
Oh my goodness, look at all the mangroves.
Rain or shine, baby, we're out here. I love the mangrove system like that. That is so cool.
I just got a lobster.
What the heck? What a farm!
Mommy just found that.
That's pretty cool. Woo! Yeah, girl. All right, line them up, guys.
On your mark. Get set, go.
Oh my gosh, Mariah's off to an early lead. Mom's coming in hot. Mom's dropping back. She's dropping back. Mariah was the winner! And the crowd goes wild. Alrighty, on to the next spot, guys. Let's do it. Hey, who's ready to go swimming?
Me!
All right, guys, we're at the Mason swimming hole. Here we go.
No crocodiles in the swimming hole, but there's crocodile in their burger.
It's because they've gotten them all out of the swimming hole. They're in the burgers now.
Tucked away in the Daintree rainforest, Mason Swimming Hole is a serene oasis, known for its cool, crystal clear waters and vibrant natural surroundings. The swimming hole is part of the Daintree River catchment, home to a diverse range of wildlife like the elusive cassowary and rare tree frogs. The lush rainforest here is rich in biodiversity with unique plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. It's the perfect place to connect with nature, escape, and make lasting memories.
Daddy did a flip. Wow, that's cool.
You do that.
That's cool. Good job, nice catch.
That's so cute.
Well, we worked up a good appetite at the swimming hole, and our new friends recommended the Turtle Rock Cafe down the road, so we're going to check it out.
Got a little chicken panini and a peanut butter smoothie. Let's check it out. How is it, girl? Good?
Wow. Let me try it.
Wow.
That's hot, but very good.
Mom and brother are sleeping, so me and Araya are gonna get some ice cream. Checking out the Daintree Ice Cream Company. You ready, girl?
Yeah.
Araya got chocolate coconut ice cream. How is it?
Good. Did the ice cream taste good, Daddy?
I liked it. Did you?
I did too.
It was really good. Definitely come check them out.
We were about done with our time in the Daintree, ready to catch the ferry and head south, when the rainforest had one last surprise for us. On the way back, we passed an information center with its quirky fake dinosaurs hidden in the woods, something we had promised to show Araya since she was asleep the first time we drove by. But as we pulled up, we noticed two people standing on the side of the road staring into the trees. Shane and I both said, I hope they're looking at a cassowary. And sure enough, right in front of us, it was. A buzzer beater moment. cassowaries are one of the most elusive birds in the world, and they're known for their striking blue and black feathers, their helmet-like cascades, and their incredible speed. Despite being flightless, it was the perfect way to end our Daintree adventure in a rare, unforgettable sight of one of Australia's most endangered and fascinating creatures. Well guys, our time in the Daintree has come to an end. Dad's starting to twitch, he needs to surf, and Mom and the kids need some saltwater therapy too. After leaving the Daintree, we are heading south, ready to soak up some beach time. After a long day of driving, we stopped in Minyon Vale to let the kids play while I cooked some dinner, and that's when our propane tank ran dry. We quickly packed up and went to a nearby store called the Star Roadhouse, who we thought might be able to help us. They ended up not being able to refill our tank, but they did have a restaurant, so we decided to grab a bite to eat. That's where we met Ken and Jen. They're locals from Agnes Waters, and after hearing about our travels, they told us we couldn't miss their hometown. Within minutes, they invited us to stay on their property and use their shop bathroom. We're usually not the type of people to take strangers up on an offer like this, but there was something about them. Or maybe it was the promise of a hot shower. I don't know, but we followed them about 40 minutes to their home in Agnes Waters for a great night's sleep.
Good morning.
All right, well, we all got a nice shower, and I think Ken and Jen are actually going to take us to a breakfast spot here in Agnes Waters. We're really excited, and then we're going to go explore some beaches.
As we head down the road, we can't help but think about the history of this iconic location. 1770 is where Lieutenant James Cook first made landfall on what we now know as Queensland, marking the beginning of European exploration along Australia's east coast. It's a place full of history, stunning views, and now one of our favorite stops this far. We're heading to the marina for breakfast, but first, let's take it all in.
All right, we're here. We are at the 1770 Marina Cafe, and we're so excited to have some breakfast and have a coffee. I would like a nice hot cup of Joey.
That's a real crab. Do you see the size of that thing? Holy cow. All right, Mom, for the most important part, how was the food?
It was amazing. We actually just went back for seconds and ordered a few more things, but it was absolutely a 10 out of 10.
Go check out the monitor, guys.
That tongue.
Uh-oh, Dada. Uh-oh, Mama.
That is a tent or cover for your boat trailer. Pretty cool.
Now that our bellies are full, we're going to head over to Agnes Main Beach to check it out and have some fun.
All right, guys, so we just found some parking. It's a little difficult here in the Agnes Waters main beach area. If you just come around the corner, usually you can find a little spot right here in the neighborhood. You crazy kids ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go have a beautiful beach day.
Today we're soaking up the sun at Agnes Waters Main Beach. It's the perfect place to relax and enjoy some family time, and it's nice to be able to enjoy the water without having to worry about the crocs like we did up the coast. Agnes Waters, named after the wife of a ship's captain, was first charted by Captain Cook. Long before European settlement, this area was home to the Gurangarang people, who have lived on these lands for thousands of years, with a rich, deep culture connected to the land and sea. From its indigenous heritage to its historic past and stunning beaches, we are sure glad we didn't bypass this peaceful coastal haven.
Everybody enjoying a little lunch? Mom just whipped us up some sandwiches, cut up some cantaloupe, and diced up some cucumbers and put it in some Italian dressing, and that's about all she wrote. So we're gonna do this, finish this lunch up, and head to the next spot.
After a quick stop at the caravan park to top off our propane tank, we're off to check out the local surf shop. It's something we like to do when we arrive in a new beach town, take a look at the surf gear, check out the vibe, and today's goal, find Dad a new hat. His is seriously on its last leg and looks so rough. This shop was packed with everything you could need for a beach day, surfboards, wetsuit, and all kinds of gear. So if you're ever in the Agnes Waters area, definitely swing by and check out what they've got. You won't leave empty-handed.
Under the lee of this point, Lieutenant James Cook landed on the 24th of May in 1770. So this is where Lieutenant James Cook landed. How cool is that?
So tall.
Wow, this is beautiful. What do you think about this, girl?
Very awesome.
This is so beautiful.
Wow, this is definitely a hike. Look at this thing.
This is crazy.
It's just Daddy, Mom. See?
You are amazing. Post a pic at 4D Rock Smell.
Really?
Look at that. Yeah. Well, that was worth it. I didn't know we were going to be climbing through bonsai trees, but it was worth it. Oh, there he goes.
Where?
To your left, see him?
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. A little
You see
like
the
green
snake?
tree snake came out. Wow, that's beautiful. How do you think about it?
Very awesome.
Alright guys, so we just got to Rainbow Beach and we can already kind of see the water. It looks crystal clear, so we're super excited. Hi Bubba, he's playing on the slide. And we can also see a giant sand hill that I think we're going to be able to go sandboarding on. Way up there. There's already people up there and it should be really fun, and the water looks crystal clear here. We're so excited.
Look at that view, guys. Oh, wow. Definitely understand why they call it Rainbow Beach.
The old water reservoir. That's how you know you're here.
All right, we're at the Koala Great Sandy National Park. Let's go, baby. Whoa, look at this. Have you ever seen something like this before?
No.
I've never seen sand dunes like this before. This is so cool.
Look at the sand hills. We got some sandboarding to do, guys.
This is so cool.
This is really cool. Look, it's like a big half pipe.
It makes me feel like I want to cry. I am crying a little bit because this is just like I'm sure the video does not do it justice, but this is like overwhelmingly like something you only see in like magazines, and we are here living this life about to see a hill here. It's really cool.
So that's Double Point Island out there. You need four-wheel drive to get to that.
This is something right out of a magazine.
I swear you can find like some of those beautiful spots in the world in each little town and here in Australia. It's crazy. All right, are you ready to go sandboarding?
Yes.
Here we go, baby. Yeah. How's that work out, Mom?
Holy cow. That was sick. Woo!
So as a little kid in Florida, my parents, the neighborhood we lived on, had sand hills like this, sugar sand hills in the back. And as a kid, we used to sandboard, throw sand ball fights, all that stuff. We used to want bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think this is it right here, guys. So my weapon for today is a 4.8 Wave Bandit soft top. She's a mean machine. Let's see what we can do.
Here at Rainbow Beach, we're tackling some of the most iconic sand dunes on the East Coast. These 100-foot hills are part of the Rainbow Beach colored sands, shaped by centuries of wind and sea. While the dunes have a beautiful mix of colors, what makes them truly special is the sheer scale and the thrill of sandboarding down these massive hills. The landscape here is stunning. The dunes offer the perfect view of the coastline and the clear blue waters below. Beyond the natural beauty, these dunes also hold a deep cultural significance for the Bochula people, the traditional custodians of the land. For thousands of years, these dunes have been woven into their spiritual stories and connection to the land, making this place even more meaningful.
Are these the best sandboarding hills in the world? There might be better, but these are pretty sweet. All right, guys, how do you feel about this place?
Very awesome.
I agree with Araya. Very awesome. When we first walked onto these dunes, the first thing we thought was, oh my gosh, look at these people bombing this massive hill. Well, we ended up walking down. We found another hill. We bombed that one, come back to do the first one that we thought was massive. We're like, I think those are the kiddie slopes, and the one we just did was more of the adult slope, and that thing is wild back there.
That was a 10 out of 10, and if I was a little kid, I'd be spending long days at that spot. I'd be bringing an umbrella or a tent and setting up with some lunch and chilling all day bombing that thing, making jumps and everything else.
It literally says Z and A, Xander and Araya. I'm not even crying at all right now. It's meant to be. Look at this. This is my tree. My heart lives on this tree.
After an epic time bombing down the sand dunes at Rainbow Beach, we've definitely worked up an appetite. While the kids are off having a blast at the park with Dad, I'm busy whipping up some lunch in the camper van. Once we're fueled up, it's time to head to the north end of Fraser Island. We drive through the stunning landscape, and as we arrive, we're treated to a gorgeous beach, perfect for a little break. The view across the water to Fraser Island is breathtaking, and it's the perfect place to relax and take in all the natural beauty before we continue on our adventures.
So that island right there is Fraser Island. We would love to go over there, but we don't have four-wheel drive, so we can't.
After exploring the north end of Fraser Island, we head back to town to relax for the night. But first, we make a stop at this awesome laundromat in town that we had to show you guys. It has the usual washer and dryer, but it also has hot showers and a dog wash 9000 for giving your furry friend a good scrub. It's also open 24 hours, so it's perfect for those late night laundry runs. Tomorrow is a very special day. Our sweet little Araya turns 4, and it's all about her and making sure she gets exactly what she wants. We kicked off and ended the day at some amazing local parks with a fun-filled beach visit in between. No cameras, no distractions, just some quality family time soaking in these precious moments. But as the day started winding down, we decided to treat ourselves to a delicious seafood dinner at a local restaurant. So of course, we couldn't resist filming this special experience. Let's go check it out.
So we're checking out this Ocean Breeze seafood shop. This place has always got a line out the door. But last night we were doing our laundry next door, and this fine gentleman that runs the shop, him and his wife, gave Araya a birthday cake. They don't know us from Adam, they don't know us from anything. So we were like, we'll be back tomorrow to come try the food, because they got fillets of fish in the cooler, bugs, lobsters, they got everything. So if you guys ever come to the Rainbow Beach area, definitely stop in here and check them out, because these people are awesome. You just got hooked up again?
You get to share with your brother.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Show Daddy.
They just gave you some cupcakes.
Oh.
Cake last night too.
Are you ready for this?
One,
Be careful, Mom, it doesn't fall out.
Oh my goodness. Look at this piece of cod. And then we have, this is calamari. And all of this is whiting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Happy birthday to you. Blow hard, blow hard.
Blow it.
Woo! Good job, sister.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday, baby.
While celebrating Araya's birthday at the park, we met an amazing family from the Gold Coast, and they offered to take us to Double Island Point in their 4x4 SUV. This stunning spot is four-wheel drive access only, making it a true hidden gem. Double Island Point is known for its pristine beaches, dramatic sand dunes, and excellent fishing and surfing spots. It's also home to incredible wildlife like dolphins, turtles, and these migrating whales that followed us down the coast for miles. We've encountered so many friendly Aussies who have taken such great care of us along this trip, and this was no exception. Thank you again to our new friends for this beautiful experience we would have otherwise missed out on.
There's a turtle right there. There's so much whiting here that's insane, and bait fish. That's so cool. You could come here and catch your lunch and go home. We're cooking right here.
Go jump in, Dad. I think it's a good idea. Dive in, Dad.
Well, we just got into town. We're gonna hang out, let the kids run around, and maybe see what we can get into. What? I think we know why people like Noosa. Wow, this is a really nice area. Holy cow. So it's Tuesday right now, and me and Allie were like, holy cow, this place is packed for a Tuesday, but we forgot that it's a school holiday, so that's probably why the crowd's here. Really cool little spot. Definitely could tell there's money in the area. Well, it's 10:40. We're a little late, and all the parking spots are already taken up down here at the end by the national park. So remember that if you come here, better get on it early. So we just found some public parking, and we're gonna go jump on the bus and take a ride up to the beach.
Our bus is here! We get a free ride because the card machine's broke.
Well, free doesn't suck.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Well, if you don't mind a bit of a crowd. We're on a remote island, middle of the ocean. Come on, cutie.
Welcome to Noosa Main Beach, one of Australia's most iconic surf spots. Nestled on the stunning Sunshine Coast, Noosa isn't just a beach, it's a living legend. Surf culture here dates back to the 1950s, and today the waves still draw surfers in from around the world. When it comes to safety, Noosa's lifeguards are top-notch. As far as the history of Noosa, the past thousands of years, this land has been cared for by the Gubbi Gubbi or Kabi Kabi people, the traditional custodians of Noosa, whose deep connection to the land and sea is still honored today.
That's what a Noosa beach day looks like.
It was a little cold, but it was fun.
We're stopping for lunch at the Noosa Surf Lifesaving Club, a local icon since 1928. More than just a spot to eat, it's a vital part of the community, with volunteers ensuring beach safety along Noosa's coastline. The club is a true symbol of Noosa's connection to the ocean and its people.
The old Noosa Surf Club restaurant. Sure, this is a pretty famous little spot.
Hey, crazy boy. How is it? You like it?
Yeah.
You guys like it?
Very good.
Nachos are good, wings are good, and so are the chicken nuggets.
What's up? How's the ice cream?
Ice cream tastes good.
Good.
When it's busy, that's what the parking lot's like. People just doing laps, hoping for a spot to open up. That's why yesterday we ended up reverting back to the main beach because it was just too much. It was even more packed yesterday.
All right, so we're back at the Noosa National Park, and this time Bubba and Mom get to come check out all the hype. Dad said it's beautiful and we can't wait to go see it. And also we're going to check out some pools that they didn't actually get to see yesterday. That's so cool. Look at this.
Oh, there's a cave too. You just went underneath that rock. Check that out.
Come on, cute boy.
Hey, little hiker family.
Look at its roots. Let's hug it. I agree.
Oh my God, I always have the urge to hug that tree.
Funny, right?
It literally, she said, Mom, let's stop and hug it.
Oh my God, that's how I feel. Like,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Wow, its roots are just,
It's beautiful.
Get in there with them. Get a nice little hug in for the morning.
Yeah.
That's a boy.
what a beautiful walk, but I can't keep my eyes out of the trees now because there's a sign that says there's koalas above, so look for them. And I'm like, where are you, koala?
This would be great fishing, wouldn't it?
I can't get in because I don't have a wetsuit.
Yes, you do, Missy.
Yes.
You can get in a tide pool without it. It's gonna be hot by the time we get there.
Yeah, but I like it hot.
You guys are killing it. Look how beautiful that water is. Wow. Wow. This is the spot here. There they go.
Whoa, here, let me get
And I get a down in the water because I'm super.
This is awesome. It's like a natural infinity pool.
Mama, Dada, doing it.
Is that fun?
Whoa. Guys, what is this like?
This is insane.
So cool, so beautiful. Look how clear that water is. Yeah, Mom. That's a hot tamama. What, Araya? Whoa, that's cool.
It feels so good, doesn't it?
So we were just sitting here on the rocks and I looked down when Araya was climbing up and saw this.
What?
That's a big one.
That's a big crab.
Mom.
Look at old Super Dad letting Mom get an easy trek out of here.
Say goodbye to the swimming pool.
Bye.
We did it! It took 45 minutes to walk from the pools back to the parking lot.
Very comfortable, beautiful views the whole way. Definitely worth it.
And that's with us holding babies. So if you don't have babies to hold, definitely do it.
And if you have kids, that's what the walk will do.
Even though we carried them the whole way and I want to do this.
All right, guys, so we're here at Alexandra Headlands. First place we're gonna check is the beach here. We're kind of just stopping through because we're headed to the Gold Coast. There's supposed to be waves tomorrow. So we stayed the night here. We're gonna check the area out, kind of show it to you guys, have a little bit of fun, and then head down to the Gold Coast.
I love this boardwalk. It's so cool.
That's beautiful, huh? Get her!
I give it too.
What's funny is it's been kind of gloomy all morning, and literally as soon as we stepped out of the camper van, that sun started to come out. Can't beat it, guys. All right, we're gonna see what else we can get into. I think we got some fun stuff in store. I'm impressed with this area. When we looked it up, I was kind of like, and I am definitely glad we came here.
It definitely gives Gold Coast vibes.
Want to get a little Montezuma's Revenge?
No, thank you. The name does it for me. Tuna poke bowl is good price too. First time having tuna in Australia. All right, so we're here at Get Poked. We got a poke bowl with tuna. The raw tuna was piled up right here in the center, but I went to go get some silverware, and by the time I got back, Ryan had already eaten it all. All right, next up on the list is the wharf. Everybody said if we come to this area, we have to check it out, so here we go. Goodness, look how cute this little restaurant is.
I see what's here. See that people with a fish head?
Oh, it's a kid's store. Look at this cute little kid's store. Wow, they have some beautiful shops in here.
That's what we should have ate at.
Fresh seafood right here on the boat is the restaurant.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been to a lot of marinas and I've never seen that. That's pretty cool.
So cute.
And you can see the baby here. Mama!
Oh my goodness.
This place looks really cool.
He said, oh my god, Mama. Pokeball.
He just said it. That's so cool, guys. Whoa.
Look at all the Pez dispensers. That's hilarious.
Look at the rocket and the astronauts. Paw Patrol.
Spider-Man.
Poop.
Crocodile poop.
Yum. All right, guys, so we were told that if you come to Millaa, you have to check out the Point Cartwright Lighthouse. So here we are. We're going to see what it's all about. It looks beautiful.
We have a wedding up here, so we'll see how that goes. Beautiful place to have a wedding, though. And congratulations to whoever this is.
Look at that.
This rock is literally, looks fake.
Wow.
Why does weddings make me emotional? I'm literally crying. I don't know these people from Adam, but I love love. And my girl wants to watch her mommy and daddy's wedding video. Woo!
Congratulations, guys.
All right, so look at this Point Cartwright Reservoir artwork. It is absolutely beautiful.
And then you have the lighthouse, baby. Woo! How about that for a snorkeling spot?
Come on, give me a big jump.
Jump big, Will.
There it is. Woo, he heard us.
Millaa, located on the beautiful Sunshine Coast of Queensland, has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years. Originally home to the Gubbi Gubbi people, the name Millaa is believed to come from the indigenous word for the place of water. Early European settlers arrived in the 1800s, but it wasn't until the late 19th century that Millaa began to grow into the charming coastal town that we know today. We weren't sure what to expect when we arrived, but Millaa has proven itself to be one of the true jewels of the Sunshine Coast.
Alrighty, so like we start every morning, Mama's cooking some breakfast in the kitchen.
Not like a little shaken pancake. Some
little creme de la creme. Also, look at all the room we have in this place. When we wake up, we come into our kitchen room, living room, dining room, bedroom, and we eat. And let me go ahead and show it to you. We have our kids, our beautiful kids, hanging out. Mom's waiting on, is that syrup in your hair? That's syrup in his hair. So Mom's whipping up some breakfast and we're gonna enjoy it right here in our nice little living space. And then we're gonna have a beautiful day here in Kingscliff. Funny story about Kingscliff, when we came to Australia the first time, the address that we actually had was supposed to be over by Snapper, but we actually ended up here in Kingscliff, and I was like, babe, this is in Snapper Rock. She was like, well, this is the address. Well, there's the same address in New South Wales as there is over in Queensland, over by Snapper. So we got that part mixed up, ended up here. So we were like, you know what? What a better place to start our trek south than Kingscliff Beach, because when we came, we were like, goodness gracious, this is a beautiful beach, and we wanted to come check it out. So here we go, baby. All right, guys, so first stop of the day, we're here at the little inlet in Kingscliff. It's actually a really cool spot. We stopped down here last night just checking the area out. Look at this little sandbar the kids play around on.
Yes, let's go check it out.
We even brought some fishing gear. Maybe catch a little fish on the way. This thing's wild. Check this out, guys. You could literally get in the water and probably walk all the way from that sandbar all the way back out to the mouth. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, this is such a sick setup if you have kids. The fact that there's that little beach down there that you can like hide from the wind behind the rocks, and there's not a lot of waves, and then the fact that this is all a sandbar and you can literally walk from the beach all the way around through the inlet. I cannot wait to do that. It's so cool.
Well, I think we're gonna go explore some other areas too. This stuff is beautiful. We can't just sit around and see one spot. We gotta see it all, guys.
Oh, guys. Oh, there's two of them. You see them? How cool is that?
That's really cool. It almost looks like the mix between like a bearded dragon and an iguana. That's the coolest little community hall I've ever seen.
How cute is this community hall? Oh my god. This is the commemoration stone in recognition of Captain Cook. Let's go check out the information center and see if there's anything in Kingscliff that we don't know about.
Let's see if they got anything good for us. Didn't catch much, caught a few waves.
What? There's like a big right coming off there. Look at it. Look at the boogie boarder. Look at him.
He just got spatted.
He just got freaking barreled.
Boogie boarder just got barreled right there.
What a sick little spot. Look at it.
It's still going. You see it?
Oh yeah.
What the heck, man?
What a beautiful beach Kingscliff is. Wow. I know we say this all the time, but Australia has the most beautiful beaches ever. Whoa! Daddy ended up going out. There's some really sweet little waves out there, but my phone died, so I can't even film him, unfortunately. But I know he's out there. I think he has the mouth GoPro, and he's getting some sick, tiny little barrels. It's so cool.
Kingscliff is located on the stunning Tweed Coast and has a rich history that spans thousands of years. Originally home to the Bundjalung people, the area is abundant in natural resources that sustain their way of life. In 1770, Captain James Cook and the crew of HMS Endeavour became the first Europeans to visit, naming Point Danger after a close call with the reefs. Fast forward to 1800s and Kingscliff began developing from a survey post in 1840 to a popular seaside resort in 1926. Today, Kingscliff is a vibrant destination known for its beautiful beaches, thriving food scene, and awesome waves, perfect for a family getaway.
All right, so we're back for that sandbar. That thing is exposed pretty good. We're gonna see how far we can walk down it too. It's pretty cool looking.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Are you with us, Mom?
Stop leaving us. Ooh, look how big those pelicans are.
The great white pelican.
They're with people.
Look at them. They're massive. Look at that. Not too bad.
Oh. This is so cool, guys. What?
Really?
We're in the middle of the inlet, creek, whatever you call it, on a giant sandbar. Let us know if you've come here and done this sandbar. This is so cool. If you can see too, it's been raining really hard. All the dark water from the tea tree mixing in with the ocean. Look how dark that water is there, and like how much lighter it is over here.
You're so worthy about you.
This is such a cool experience. I don't think I've ever done something like this.
I was just saying the same thing. How cool is this little town? It's pretty quiet compared to being so close to Snapper. It's nice, you can go to Snapper, get the busyness, and then come here and be nice and laid back. Also, this is the public boat ramp. So if you got a boat, come on in. And if you're on that boat and you happen to catch some fish, this is where you clean them at. So obviously we've heard a lot about Byron Bay. Me growing up being a surfer, I've known about Byron Bay my whole life. And the one thing that stuck with us from everybody we talked to was that it's beautiful. So we wanted to come check it out ourselves. Here we go, baby. First stop, Lighthouse.
It's a breezy one out here today, guys. Wow, it looks like you can see all of Byron Bay from up here. It's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is so cool.
We're here at the iconic Byron Bay Lighthouse, one of Australia's most famous landmarks. Built in 1901, it stands 22 meters tall and is located at the most easterly point of the Australian mainland. It has the most powerful Fresnel lenses in Australia, helping ships navigate these waters for over a century. Today, the keeper's quarters are now used to display the rich history of the lighthouse and the men and women who kept it running for all these years. If you're visiting the area, Byron Bay Lighthouse is definitely a landmark you don't want to miss.
All right, guys, so what'd you think about that lighthouse?
That is top notch right there. That's one of my favorite lighthouses I have ever seen. So after going and checking out a few things, we decided we're hungry, like always, so we want to go check out one of these local spots and give a little food review. Ooh, this is looking delicious. I got the marinated soy chicken over a salad with some chips, and the kids got marinated soy chicken with some chips, and Dad got a burger. It looks amazing.
Wow, that's really good.
So we just finished up lunch, hopped back in the van, and we're going to check out the solar train. Yay! Here we go. Let's go see what it's all about.
Come on, guys, we're gonna miss a train.
Mom, you're going to miss a train.
Well, we probably won't do the lunch deal, but we will do the train deal. This is the world's first solar train.
Look how cool it is.
Return?
Yes.
Yes. Gonna last very long.
Thank you.
When you do it.
Oh, where would you like to sit? These are comfy seats.
He said it's a gloomy day, we ran out of solar.
It's way so fast, Mom. I think you're going to school. Where are you, Trosty Goose?
Oh, we've got problems with the charger. We're on diesel today.
I made a joke about that earlier. I said this thing runs off diesel.
It does. It used to run 2 diesels. It's still got 1. So 1 diesel went and 4 400 amp lithium batteries in its place.
This is so cool. Thank you so much.
It would go all day. Normally, it would go all day on solar. What comes in? So, where are you guys from?
We're from Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Guys, we're lined up front.
This is so cool. I've never done this before.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
That's all right.
We're about to come up on the river.
It's sort of like up on the Gold Coast. And so
Yeah, so
in the front of the
figured it out
train.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What was your name?
Bye, Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you.
It's going to be a lift.
Yeah, no
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Xander, drive this thing.
He is ready. He has been waiting his whole life for this moment.
That's really cool, Mom.
Oh my
How about
God.
that? Like, out of everybody on the train, they asked us, what?
Bye, guys. I'm going to get my energies up so I can surf the day. See you out there.
Are you ready to go surfing, girl?
Yes.
Have you seen a lot of surfer girls going out today?
Yeah.
Anybody catching any good waves?
There's some girls are testing the waves, not the boy.
Heck yeah, because what? Girls rule and boys
don't rule.
You got your wetsuit?
Yeah.
Are you excited to go get in the water? Yeah. Come on, boy.
Wow, guys, what a beautiful night here at the beach. As we walked onto the beach this afternoon, we had no idea just how special this day was about to become. 4 days ago, Araya turned 4, and today she told us she wanted to surf on her own. At first, we were like, sure, let's go surf, but we doubted she'd actually surf by herself. Araya's been surfing with me since she was 6 months old, but as she's gotten older, we've noticed more fear creeping in. So when she said she wanted to surf alone, we didn't realize how big this moment would truly be. The old saying, it's like a light switched on, couldn't have been more true. Araya was paddling out, going over waves and riding them all on her own. No hesitation, no fear. And the best part, Xander saw how comfortable Araya was and it gave him the confidence to join in. He looks up to her so much and always wants to do everything she's doing. He was even competing for the longest ride of the day. The highlight of the day came when Araya and Xander shared this incredible moment together. For me, it was a glimpse into the future, surfing side by side just like we did today. Even if it's just a fleeting memory, it's one I'll never forget. Sharing my passion for surfing with my kids has always been a goal of mine. With Mom on the beach cheering us on.
Woo! Good job, guys!
Capturing it all, this day will be etched into the Wickman history book. When Araya and Xander are older, ripping it up, we'll look back at this moment and remember where it all began. This is why we left our traditional life behind. Moments like these. Memories will carry on forever. Time together, halfway across the world, in a legendary place like Byron Bay. If there's one piece of advice we give, it's this. Don't wait. Right now is the best time, because when those memories are gone, they're gone. No amount of money or things will ever matter more than the time spent with the loved ones.
So, how was it, guys?
That was another epic beach day, and I think Byron Bay is going to hold a pretty special place in our hearts for a long, long time.
So,
who are you watching surf?
Me.
Just you? Who else?
Brother.
And who else?
Dada.
Was it the best day?
Yeah.
We've had surf sessions, me and Sissy, but that was a turning point for the surfing in this household. That was really cool. And we did it at Byron Bay, Australia, New South Wales, baby.
New South Wales.
Wow, that is incredible. To be that close to the beach and still get all of this farmland, these mountainous views. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to get to this waterfall.
So we just got to the Minyon waterfall. Kids are sleeping, so Mom's hanging back. We're gonna take turns and she can come check it out after me.
Araya just woke up from her little nap. Xander's still sleeping, so Dad and I are taking turns.
This place is beautiful, wow.
Are you going to be my tour guide? All right.
This is about to be insane. Watch this, guys, holy moly.
Wow. What do you think? Look at this.
It's awesome.
What? It's a long ways down. Look how lush it is down there. Wow.
What?
It's a big one, Mom.
Have you ever seen one this big?
No.
I've never seen a waterfall this big either. This is so beautiful. And guys, this is 40 minutes from the beach in Byron Bay.
Welcome to Killen Falls, everybody. Can't wait to go check it out.
Wait for me. Run.
Wow.
That's so beautiful.
Is that cool?
Yeah. See what can go with it.
Wow, this is really cool, guys. I love it's like an arena. Oh, you can get up underneath it. What? I gotta do that. That was a really cool waterfall. I will say half the path is really nice and easy, and half the path is a little treacherous, to say the least. I think that's my second time being able to get up behind a waterfall like that. It's so cool. Well, we had a great start to Byron Bay by hitting that lighthouse, like set the trip up for success. I think hitting this Killen Falls waterfall is gonna do the same thing for Lennox Head. Stoked on that.
So my crazy family's got me in my wetsuit to go in this freezing lake and paddle around.
It's not too cold, but we're babies. So how's Lake Ainsworth?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump on our surfboards and go for a paddle around the lake.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mine's going on my board. You guys are going on your board.
Yep.
I'll see you out there, Dad.
See you out there.
He said, welcome to the surfing family, Mom.
We started our morning at the stunning Lake Ainsworth. This beautiful freshwater lake is known for its rich tea-colored water thanks to the natural tannins from the surrounding trees. We had a great time swimming and paddling around on the surfboards and enjoying the calm and peaceful surroundings. Lake Ainsworth is a local favorite for its unique water surrounded by a mix of eucalyptus and paperbark trees that give it a special, serene vibe. It's also a popular spot for renting small sailboats, perfect for those looking to get out on the water. Whether you're into swimming, paddling, sailing, or just relaxing by the shore, it's the perfect spot to kick off the day.
Lake Ainsworth for the win today, baby.
After an awesome morning at Lake Ainsworth, we packed up and made our way into town, ready for a well-deserved lunch.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go get some lunch, but before we do so, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody we've met along the way. And I know we're gonna meet more people, and I'm gonna do a thank you once again, but we have met so many nice Australians that want to help us. We just met a couple. They're from Sydney. The gentleman, Craig, works at the Sydney Zoo, and he just offered us free tickets because he gets them for working there, and he said he won't be able to use them all, so he literally offered up free tickets to us. So we're gonna go to Sydney, and we're going to the Australian Zoo, and we're so excited and just so thankful. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you to everybody else that's helped us along the way.
Woo! I'm so excited.
My mama.
Fishy fishy here in Lennox Head. Alright, so Daddy got the beef burger, Xander got some chicken nuggets, and Araya and I got the fish and chips. It was $41, and we think that is a great price for all this beautiful food, and we're so excited to try it.
So I know how it
Nuggets, yeah, Xander. How is it?
Don't put your teeth on it.
Good.
Look at the size of this thing. The size of my head. Wow. It's got the beetroot on it. Oh, you want to bite? Normally I tell them to take the beetroot off, but glad I didn't. That's really good.
You can't be over there talking that highly without letting me have some. First of all, intimidating. Wow. Big fan of the beetroot.
After a delicious lunch, we took a stroll down the main strip in town, and we couldn't resist stopping for some gelato. Time for a sweet treat and, of course, a little review.
All right, guys, so we got some gelato. I got the double fudge with Xander, and Araya got Turkish Delight. How was yours?
My has chocolate in it.
It has chocolate in it. Good.
Got it.
And how's yours, Xander?
Got it.
Is it good?
Yeah, bye, Dad.
Bye.
Well, now that we've loaded up on sugar, it's time to go burn it off in the park for a bit. Then we're heading to the local surf shop for some unexpected shopping.
Show daddy, show daddy.
I like that.
My Bubba outgrew his wetsuit, so today he got upgraded. That's so cool.
Here you go, Mom.
You coming in hot?
All right.
Look at this.
There's 2 of them. That's death-defying. He's gonna land that sun, huh? What the heck? Insane.
Right when we pulled up, that was so cool. I cannot believe we just got to see this hang glider like that. That is wild. He just dropped his feet.
We met some locals earlier. They said we definitely got to come check out Boulder Beach, so that's what we're doing. Here we go.
Let's see who can jump over. Wow, what a cool walk to the beach. Wow, look at this place for a fire pit. How cool.
You gonna walk down by the rocks?
How do you like this, girl? Wow. This is so beautiful. I guess this is why they call it Boulder Beach.
After spending the last bit of the day at Boulder Beach, we headed back to rest up for the night. The next morning, we woke up refreshed and made our way to Lennox Head Main Beach for an amazing beach day.
What are you doing, Mom?
Trying to find a bathing suit in here.
So every time we want some clothes, we got to lift up our bed. It's not the easiest, but we make it work. Who's ready for a beach day? All right, we're here at Lennox Head. We're gonna go have a beach day on the main beach. There's definitely a little wave, nothing crazy, but we're gonna go have some fun. Woo! All right, guys, I'm gonna go surfing, okay? Have a kissy. Have a kissy. Woo! Hope I get a few good ones.
I didn't know much about Lennox Head before this trip, but I knew it had some iconic waves, much like the rest of Australia. Famous for its point break, known for some of the longest rides on the East Coast. When we planned our return to Australia, I knew it wasn't the best time for perfect surf. Small swells with lots of wind. It was a bit of a bummer, especially after all the planning and money spent hoping for great waves. But honestly, we love Australia so much we knew we wanted to come back as soon as possible, even if that meant sacrificing good waves. Lennox Head has this amazing laid-back vibe with beautiful beaches, a perfect spot for family adventures. If the waves were perfect every day, I'd be too focused on surfing to really enjoy everything else. Instead, I've had the chance to be present with my family, making memories, and exploring more of this incredible place, much like the other stops so far. The surf hasn't been what I hoped, but the moments we're sharing are worth so much more.
Rinse off, kiddos. You ready? Get in there, Xander.
How about this for a lunch spot?
That's a pretty sweet lunch, Mom. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good. You like it, don't you, Bubba?
You have some taco quesadillas?
I have this.
So good.
Some fresh guac, some quesadillas.
Just had a beautiful beach day, cleaning everything up. Mom got the kids some lunch. The sun's out. It couldn't be a better day here in Lennox Head. Oh my gosh, good job.
Oh, look at them all, guys. Yeah, let's see some. Oh, look at them. 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 Oh, look
Alrighty guys, next up on the list, we're just knocking them off one by one. Evans Head, baby.
You're at our spa. You're going to have a beach day. You're going to have a fun day.
Are you ready?
Meet you out there.
Now this is how you do a beach day right here.
This swimming hole is where I want to go.
What's the Iron Gate?
Development in the, what we call it national parks, but it's private land. It's been in and out of the courts for 32 years.
Oh, nice.
So we're a community group standing up to,
Stop it.
our opposition. So if you did want to just sign anything to...
well, we're coming back. We'll sign it on the way back.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
It's a long time.
Definitely.
Go, Mama.
Wow, I'm just gonna keep saying it all day. It is so beautiful out.
Mama.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Holy cow.
We spent the morning at the main beach in Evans Head. It was even more special than we expected. The famous Evans Head Malibu Classic was going on, so the beach was buzzing with energy. Locals and visitors alike were out enjoying the event, making it the perfect time to experience this awesome community tradition. The waves weren't huge, but they were small and clean and perfect for the little kids and longboarders surfing that day. It was amazing to watch some incredible talent out in the water, and the whole town seemed to come together to celebrate the surf culture. We were stoked to be a part of it.
Tell us about what just happened.
I just laid on the surfing.
You just caught a wave all by yourself?
Yeah.
You just ran out there. We didn't even have the camera set up or anything.
I was out there. I did it.
High five. Woo!
What are we making?
I'm making a pool and I'm making a wall. The water doesn't take over our pool, but still gets in it.
I could definitely spend a lot of days at this beach.
This actually reminds me a little bit more of like a Florida beach versus an Australian beach. And we love our home beaches, so that's a good thing, but it's definitely a little bit more homey. All right, so we just moved down the beach so Daddy can catch a few waves. Phew.
So Mom's cooking lunch and we were sitting here hanging out, cleaning everything up from the beach. And that's where Xander went and climbed up into. Hey, what are you doing? Check out our little hanging rack. Let all the wetsuits dry. The surfboard and the umbrella. Oh, check this guy. Check this out, guys. How about that thing? She's sick. We're full-blown Aussies now.
Made the fam's favorite, some grilled chicken, some pasta broccoli, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. What? Look at the birds eating it. That's so crazy.
What are those, guys? I have never seen that before.
As we look out over the town and ocean, we can't help but take it all in. Razorback Lookout gets its name from the jagged ridges that resemble a wild animal's back. On a clear day, you can see for miles, stunning views of the coastline, the town, and the Pacific Ocean. Perfect for spotting wildlife and taking in the beauty of nature.
How cool is this?
It's so cool.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, at the beach you can see people down there
Yeah, I know.
playing in the water.
Oh, that was sick, man. Well, can't say we didn't love it.
We're now here at Evans River in Watson Beach, a local favorite where families gather to relax, fish, and enjoy the stunning surroundings. The river itself is known for its calm, shallow waters, making it perfect for wading and swimming. It's also a popular spot for fishing, with plenty of opportunities to catch flathead and brim. You can see why it's such a peaceful place to unwind. We're having a blast playing in the water, soaking up the last bit of sunshine and enjoying some quality family time.
All right, guys, another beautiful day in our 4x4 camper van. We're gonna enjoy a little breakfast here as a family and then get out and explore Yamba. We're really excited. Everybody's told us to come here, so here we are, baby. Let's do it. Woo!
Yamba. Got some breakfast. What you guys think about this breakfast spot?
Beautiful little spot.
Beautiful place to have breakfast.
All right, making our trek to the beach.
Got the lighthouse up here.
We've made it to Turner Beach, one of Yamba's special spots. With a population of just around 7,000, it's got that small town charm that's so easy to fall in love with. Yamba started as a fishing village and was once a bustling port. In fact, Yamba's lighthouse has been guiding ships safely since 1880. Today, Yamba is known for its stunning beaches, and Turner Beach is no exception. For us, this trip is all about making memories as a family. Surfing, playing in the sand, and just enjoying simply being together. The waves today weren't epic, but they were clean, fun, and perfect for all ages. It was the perfect spot for the kids to play and for Dad to catch a few fun rides. These were the moments we pictured when we set off on this journey, taking time to reconnect, have fun, and appreciate the beauty of places like Turner Beach.
Our crazy little girl beat us over here. She's already playing in the rocks.
This is so sweet.
I think we know why people like Yamba so much. This place is sweet.
Ah, Savinia!
How epic is this?
This is epic. We've been calling you Yamba, but I won't forget your Yamba now because this place is awesome.
This is only our first stop in town, and it definitely hasn't disappointed. After soaking up the sun and catching some waves, we headed over to the Rock Point, where the views are absolutely stunning. And of course, we couldn't resist the thrill of jumping off the rocks into the refreshing water below.
This is beautiful!
This is a day we won't soon forget, and it's only going to get better.
How was jumping?
Yeah, very awesome. Mom made me do it.
Are you happy she did?
That was so refreshing. Whew, I could do that all day. Unfortunately, I think we're all getting a little hungry, so we're going to find a cool local lunch spot and go eat.
Ah! How's your burger, Mom?
Very good. Brother, you want to try another bite?
How is it? Is it good?
Yeah.
Sissy, how's your food?
Good.
What a beautiful view in a really cool lighthouse.
Go get her. Clarence River Lighthouse, height above the sea level 41.5 meters, tower height 18.3, candle power 31,000, original lens, wow, visibility 31.5 kilometers, that's insane.
All right, so Bubs is taking a little nap, and Sis and I wanted to go check out the pool on Main Beach. So we're taking a little walk down. Looks like a beautiful little walk, and we're gonna go check out the pool, right, girl?
But I want to go in it so bad.
You do?
on the fish. What? It says
It's a really cool concept. However, it's just a little bit yucky compared to the ocean water.
There's a bunch of fish living in there.
yeah.
So this is Yamba's main beach.
See the lighthouse. Don't know if you can see it, but that's like a reef in here.
I see it, Mama.
That was a fun day.
Yamba was top notch. Definitely one of our favorites so far.
You ready?
I shouldn't be surprised, but wow, another gorgeous, pristine beach.
Yamba. Wow, look at the color of that water. I would say so far, Yamba has my favorite combination of beaches.
You know what kind of fish that is?
It's a friend.
On your mark, get set, go! Shoot! Orion with the win! Well, Mom's crazy. Got me carrying a dang log down the beach.
We finally did it, guys! I've been wanting to do this since we were in Bali. Plant a piece of driftwood in the sand. This is our Wickman driftwood, and it's planted in the sand here at one of our favorite beaches.
We don't know how long it'll be here, but we don't know how long we'll be here, so it's as long as we're here. Look how cool that is. You can see where it fell. It split, broke into 3 pieces.
We spent the day at Pipi Beach in Yamba, one of the most peaceful spots along the coast. After playing in the sand, we hiked up to the headland, and wow, what a view. From up here, we were treated to something truly special. The whales saw that the Wickman's life was here and decided to put on a show for all of you watching. Yamba's waters are a key part of the whale migration route, and seeing these majestic creatures up close is an experience we'll never forget. The combination of the stunning scenery, the quality family time, and the unreal whale performance, it's moments like this that made our visit to Yamba unforgettable.
Woo-wee.
Made our own path.
We tend to do that.
The next morning, we woke up to a beautiful day and headed straight back to Town Beach. We decided to get creative and built a little beach hut using washed up tree branches. It was such a fun and relaxing way to enjoy the morning soaking in the beauty around us. It was the perfect start to our day, but of course, with all the fun adventures we have planned, we're going to need some energy. So we're heading to one of the local fish and chip spots in town to fuel up.
I'm pretty proud of our little beach hut. Definitely have a good amount of shade in here, a little bit of protection from the wind, and it looks really cool.
All right, guys, y'all tell me, is this an Australian thing or is this a Port Mac thing?
What? I've never seen that.
Look how cool that is. They gave the tree a crocheted blanket.
What in the Australia is this? They did all the trees in this whole little median here. All right, so the sign said best fish and chips in Port Mac, so let's see if that's really the case.
Oh, mine is there.
Here's a spring roll for you. I asked if they could cut it in half. That thing's massive. Okay. That's the side of chips for you. Holy cow.
Let's see how the fries are.
Very good.
Very good.
How's the spring roll?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Ah!
Sorry,
The van just got barreled. Oh my god. So we are just driving down this road and the birds start freaking out, and I didn't see it, but
Shane realized that the birds were trying to tell us their babies were in the road. That is so cute. We've made it to Lighthouse Beach, another stunning spot along the Australian coast. If you've been following our journey, you might be thinking, another beach? But for our family, these beaches never get old. They each have their own unique vibe. As soon as we hit the sand, the kids were off, racing to play, while Daddy grabbed his board, hoping to catch a few waves. But as you can see here, sometimes things don't go as planned, and today Dad had a bit of a rough go at it. But while Dad was busy wiping out, something pretty amazing was happening in the background. Turns out a pod of humpback whales were playing right behind him, and we didn't even notice until we watched the footage back. What a cool surprise. Lighthouse Beach is actually one of the top spots for whale watching, especially from May to November when the whales are migrating along the coast. After all that surf fun, we decided to hike up to the Tacking Point Lighthouse.
So I've been filming Dad and the kids have been playing, and I just turned around and look at our setup, you guys. Huh, I wonder if it's a little windy. A bit windy, huh? There was no sand on this stuff a few minutes ago when I set it up. What do you think about that? Get it!
You guys ready to go to the lighthouse?
Yes.
Built in 1907 to help ships navigate the dangerous waters after multiple shipwrecks along the coast here.
Trying to get a shot of the lighthouse for you guys. Keeps trying to rain on us. This is the closest we can get to the lighthouse right now. They're kind of doing some construction, but we still want to see it. It's a mom and her daughter walking to a lighthouse. Yeah, well, we almost let that rain deter us, but we decided not to.
Somebody made this beautiful little art. All Vinny ball bags. Rest in peace, Vinny. Look at the waves coming this way.
The lighthouse was built using a unique screw pile design, making it incredibly sturdy against the coastal elements. From here, you can see all the way to the Hastings River breakwall and the stunning Lighthouse Beach. It's one of the best spots for a panoramic view along the coast.
This little piece of paper, which you can see how windy it is out here, was just sitting in the sand. Dad said, "What is that?" I picked it up. It says, "Lord God Almighty, may I move and live with godly fear. Father, may your commandments be what I do. Amen. Strive to achieve Christ like this." I think we'll keep this. That's really cool.
After soaking in the gorgeous views from the lighthouse, we headed to one of the most special places in Port Mac, the Koala Hospital, the world's first hospital dedicated to the care and rehabilitation of koalas.
Koala Hospital, here we come!
Established back in 1973, the hospital treats over 300 koalas each year.
You want one?
He's like, yes.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go,
I'll take one, thank you.
Yeah.
Many of them are rescued from accidents, and others have been attacked by dogs or have diseases. But the work here isn't just about treating sick koalas. It's about giving them a chance to return back to the wild. You can also adopt a koala at this hospital. When you adopt a koala, you're helping fund their care and rehabilitation. Plus, you get updates on how your koala is doing. The Koala Hospital operates mainly through donations, so if you ever find yourself in the Port Mac area, please be sure to stop by and support this incredible place.
I am lazy. I'm not lazy. If you ate eucalyptus tree leaves, you'd sleep a lot too. So you know how you just said that little baby has human-like hands? Look at this. It's the only other animal like humans that have individual fingerprints. Am I a bear? No, I am not a bear. I am a marsupial. My babies grow inside a pouch.
And we found that out because of you guys.
Yeah.
We got made fun of. Here's Casper. Hi, Casper. Hard to see, but he's in there.
Bye, Casper.
Bye, Casper.
This one is Ella.
Ella.
Hi, Ella.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh, look at that big koala. His name's Hunter. Taking a
nice rest.
I think they always are.
They really are tired.
Usually napping, it seems
Yep.
like, yeah.
If you ate leaves as your food, you would be napping all the time too.
How cool is that?
Hi, Benny.
Hi, Benny.
Hi, Benny. So this plaque says birthday girl. In 1990, a mature female koala wandered through a birthday party, hence the name. She was microchipped, ear tagged, and released at that time. And many years later, she came back to the hospital for age-related reasons and stayed with us. When birthday girl finally passed away, she was 25 years old, the oldest koala ever recorded in the world.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Well, let's get up out of here, because it's trying to get us wet.
Yes.
You're in the rainforest again.
Alright, so if you guys know me, you know that I love painting. I actually used to have a little sign business, and when I saw all those rocks, I knew that I had to paint one for our family and leave our mark here on Port Mac. So we came to this local Bunnings, and I am trying to find some paint and pick it out. And I think Raya and I, and maybe Bubs and Dad will even have a hand in it, will paint our own rock.
Raya.
As I started painting our rock, I couldn't help but think about how special this tradition is. The rock painting at Port Mac Inlet has become a way for locals and visitors alike to leave a little piece of themselves behind. The tradition has been going on for years, and over time the painted rocks have become part of the community's charm. It's not just about the art though, it's about the connection to the place and the people who pass through. Every rock tells a story, and now we're adding ours to the collection. It's a simple yet beautiful way to show that we've been here, we've experienced this town, and we've loved every minute of it.
If you're ever in Port Mac, come check it out. Hit that subscribe button.
Drop a picture in the comments and let us know if it's still there. Whoa!
Ah!
Yes! Can you say camel?
Yeah, camel.
All right, guys, so next stop, Port Stevens. And is it only right if you come to Port Stevens, the first thing you do is go sandboarding, baby. Here we go.
Where's the camels?
Look at the camels.
The sand is still coming from the ocean, the dunes are still growing, so they mine it. To the south, coarser sand mainly goes to Sydney for concrete products, construction. Up here to the north, even though we've got a bit of a cloudy day, it's still glistening a bit, rich in silica for the glass making. So the mining's big business.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name's Kayla. I'll be one of the staff members here with you guys on the hill today. If you guys need to fall off the board at any point in time, fall backwards, just protect the back of your head. Good job!
Is this the initial go?
This is her first one. She wants to ride with Mom, and for the first one.
Who's ready? Here we go.
Here we are at one of the most iconic spots along the east coast of Australia, Port Stevens in Nelson Bay, home to some of the largest sand dunes in the southern hemisphere.
All right, we've had enough of the kiddie hills. We're going to the big boy. Here we go, baby, to the top.
What's so cool is all of the little peaks you get of the ocean. Like little peek around the sand dune. Do you like this?
Yeah.
Is it fun? Yeah. You want to go sand down again? Okay.
We are now on our 7th stop in New South Wales, and even though we haven't seen everything each town has to offer, we're starting to realize just how special this state really is.
You're going to bog.
Let's go, baby. Are you ready, Xander?
Ready? Yeah. Whoa.
It doesn't get the publicity it deserves, though we understand the locals probably prefer it that way. But we feel it's important to take the moment and show the state the respect it deserves. Here at Port Stephens, not only are these dunes a thrill to sandboard on, but they also have a rich history.
Are you going down with your mom?
No.
During World War II, this area was used for military training, and remnants of bunkers and forts can still be found scattered throughout the dunes. So whether you're here for an adventure or to connect with the history, Port Stephens truly has something special to offer.
It was so much fun, and I just saw a sign that said that we just did the biggest sand dune in the southern hemisphere.
After you're going fishing, are you going to the beach and going and bring my surfing board?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so our original plan was to go do the Monterey Head Summit Walk right now, but when we pulled up and parked, we ended up meeting a local who gave us some awesome local knowledge of the fishery, and we decided to go give it a shot.
So here we go, baby. Let's see what we can do. Look at that kid on your chest. He's as big as you are.
I know.
Our trip is just getting started, and we've got a lot more in store, but we can already tell that Port Stephens is truly a special place.
Wow, this is such a cool walk. I don't think we've ever done anything like this, the way it's all low to the beach like this. How crystal clear can you get?
This area is home to thriving wildlife, from the abundant dolphins that make Port Stephens the dolphin capital of Australia, to the local fishermen who have told us that they catch multiple species of marlin right from the shore. And while we haven't spotted any ourselves, we've heard that this area is also a hotspot for koalas, often seen high in the trees along the coastal walk.
That's your boat?
Yeah, it's the 18 one.
Oh, wow.
How's this, Mom?
Epic, but I want to feel something cool on this line. What you catching, girl? Oh, nice. You over there all by yourself?
Told you.
Our little explorer.
Well, that ended up just turning into a beautiful walk, which it really was. So it was definitely worth it. But we still got some time here, so we're gonna give it maybe one more shot tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Maybe tomorrow morning we can make it happen.
And look at this beautiful sunset, you guys.
With so much to explore, from the incredible wildlife to the military history, Port Stephens is definitely one of those places that has it all.
Well, look what Araya talked us into doing.
Tell Nanny and Pop thank you, right in the camera.
Nanny and Pop.
Well, we told Sissy no, and she reminded us that Nanny and Pop sent money for her birthday and that she would rather go on a camel ride than buy only ice cream. So here we are.
Is that right?
Alrighty, now it is 2 people per camel. So find your riding partner. You guys can go behind the video and things.
Cool.
If those 2 camels are real friendly, you can give them a pat.
Nice.
Look, you want to pet the camel?
What is that?
Huh. You got a nice fro, Bubba.
Hello.
Oh, you got a squidgy.
You can either stay there, which he looks super keen to do.
Xander,
He's got his fish.
are you ready?
Xander's on Xander.
Boy. Alright, you guys are good.
Yikes. Alright, do you see what's next to you?
Yeah. He's real friendly. You can give him a pat and stuff.
Okay.
Hello. This is so cool.
Camel rides on Stockton Beach are a unique experience, blending Australia's outback heritage with the coastal beauty of Port Stephens. Camels were brought to Australia in the 1800s to help explore the outback, and today they offer visitors a chance to ride along the massive sand dunes here at Stockton Beach.
You ever do any fishing from one of these? No, never have. All right, guys, we didn't tell you, but we're actually going fishing off one of these camels right now. We're gonna do a little whiting fishing.
It's a one-of-a-kind way to take in the stunning views and connect with Australia's rich history. So whether you're here for the adventure or the views, camel riding in Port Stephens is definitely an unforgettable experience. Thanks a lot, Araya, for talking us into it.
I must say, as soon as we got on this beach on the camel, I knew we were gonna have a beach day here.
Stockton Beach is one of those places where time seems to really slow down. Whether you're catching some waves or just enjoying the water, it's a perfect place to relax as a family.
Well, I just got a fun little session in and the kids are playing in the tide pool. This is really cool. Check this out. Up on a rock?
It's so funny because while you were surfing, they kept having me go back and forth out to the water to collect water for their buckets. And all of a sudden, Mariah's exploring and she goes, I found a place where we can get water. So she started going and making the trek back and forth for water. And then I was like, you know what? I'll move the camera gear and everything over here and then you guys just play in the tide pool. So they have been so entertained. You guys have an audience.
Well, we just showed up to this beach here, have a nice lunch, and there was tuna busting on the beach. I think Mom caught it on the other camera. It kind of swung out too far, but hopefully they'll come back and we'll get a shot of them. Maybe get a swing of lure at them.
So Ryan and I came back because when we were riding the camel earlier through the dunes, we found a bunch of sea glass from up there. So we wanted to come check it out. Just out here, sea glass hunting and watching the camels go by. This is so cool. This is actually a bullet. When we were riding the camel earlier, the guy told us that that was a bullet, and there it is.
Another.
What is that?
That's a bullet.
Is it heavy?
No.
Go ahead. Maybe he'll put it on his camel ride.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you for everything.
That is beautiful. What do we have here?
You can't know all of our surprises. We found a bullet from World War II.
Is that really?
Yeah. And it's from the aircraft machine guns out of the windows.
That's cool.
So our friend who was running the camel riding back there told us that these pyramids are actually from World War II and that they actually were like barricades to stop ships from coming onto Australian shore. They've been moved and replaced, but they are actually from World War II. Our original plan today was to explore Newcastle, but after waking up there and realizing it definitely wasn't our vibe, we checked the map and found this hidden gem, Caves Beach in Swansea. Let's go check it out. When we first pulled up to Caves Beach, we could tell right away it was going to be a special day. If you've been following along, you know Dad hasn't had the best luck with surf so far, but today he was stoked to get a few waves. And to do it at such a beautiful spot like Caves Beach, that just made it even more special. Oh, and we met a group of local surfers who were super cool. They welcomed Dad into the lineup, which is always nice because as a surfer, you never know how welcome you actually are. Everyone was having a blast, trading off on waves and enjoying this beautiful moment.
Got a good sandy muffin? Yum.
What?
That's cool.
We don't know if Bigfoot's in there. Is Bigfoot in there?
Yeah.
Here at Caves Beach, we're getting up close with the famous sea caves that give this spot its name. These sandstone caves were carved over thousands of years by relentless power of the waves. You can only reach them at low tide, so you have to make sure to time everything just right. Walking through them, you can really feel the history. The sound of the ocean crashing just outside the walls adds to the experience. It's not just the caves that make this place so special. The entire coastline is full of natural beauty. With the stunning cliffs and the peaceful atmosphere, Caves Beach is definitely one of those places you won't forget.
What? This is our first cave with the kids. This is so cool.
Whoa, guys.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
All right, guys, you don't hear us say this very often, but I think Caves Beach is gonna be going up at the top of the list somewhere. It's a pretty special place.
It's one of the nicest, most relaxing.
Wow, that's cool. This here's Mom. Green, that's really cool.
After exploring the caves and soaking in all the natural beauty of this amazing beach, we worked up an appetite. So we made our way over to the restaurant right here at the beach for some lunch. Perfect way to refuel and keep the good vibes going as we continue our day.
All right, Daddy got the Reuben sandwich. It's called the Reuben Toasty. And I got the chicken, cheese, and avocado with baby spinach.
Looks
sandwich.
real good, Mom.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Next, we're heading over to Spoon Rock, a hidden gem just down the road.
All right, so we're going to make the hike to see spoons.
This is a peaceful walk. Beautiful through here too. Let me see, sis.
Oh, it's like a baby bouquet.
You have seen it forever.
Oh, thank you.
That might be the biggest ant I've ever seen.
The hike from the van to the beach was short but stunning. The parking for the hike was tucked away in a neighborhood with beautiful homes overlooking the ocean, giving us a glimpse of what it would be like to live in this paradise.
Half gray, half brown with red tips. It's really cool.
As we walked along the beach, we couldn't help but reflect on how much this trip has meant to us. We left home 7 months ago, and at the time, Australia wasn't even on our radar. But now, after exploring this beautiful country, it's become the standard for what feels like home. The people, the places, and the adventure, it's all shaped us in ways we'll never forget. We're not quite done yet though. While we're getting close to the end of this journey, there's still more to come, and we're soaking in every moment. But there's one thing for sure, we'll never be the same after this trip, and we will carry these memories with us forever. Just down the road, we made our way to Ham Beach, a quiet spot with soft sand and calm waters, perfect for a little more relaxation in this beautiful place before our trip in Swansea is over.
Oh my gosh, guys, check this out. You'll never believe what I just found. A chicken bone!
Ew, like a drumstick?
Ham Beach got its name from a local family, the Hams, who lived in the area back in the early 1900s. It's a peaceful and picturesque beach offering stunning views of the surrounding coastline. The calm atmosphere here makes it a great spot to unwind and take it all in.
What are we doing today, guys?
Come on, let's
Thank you to the Succombe family who offered us some free tickets and let our family have an awesome day.
First stop, Tarzan Kangaroo.
Aw. We're in kangaroo country. I already see some. Oh my goodness. Guess what this sign says right here? Big foot. What?
What is it?
The chicken.
Oh, a chicken? She's calling the ostrich or emu a chicken.
Big animal, mommy.
Let's see you stand up.
Let's see you stand up, bud.
What is that, a chicken?
Chicken.
More animal?
Yeah.
There it is, girl. Standing up. Where are you going? Yeah. What is that?
Cute baby.
Baby what?
Baby kangaroo. It has made it to the Tana Zoo.
Thank you to the Succombe family who offered us some free tickets and let our family have an awesome day.
First stop, Tarzan Kangaroo.
Aw.
Cute baby.
Baby what?
Baby kangaroo.
What is that? A koala? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're big. Oh, this is the iconic Sydney shot right here, guys. All I can think of is P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney right now. That is such a beautiful view.
Is that a giraffe?
It's hard to believe we're finally in Sydney after months of traveling along Australia's east coast. This trip has been incredible. From the Daintree rainforest to now being in the center of Sydney, it's moments like this that really make us appreciate where we are right now. We are excited to explore the Torogan Zoo today and see how it stacks up compared to all the other zoos we've been to here.
Who's your best friend?
You're going to see who it will be. It's Barefoot. 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 It's Barefoot. Are you made that, Whoa. He's my best friend.
This way. Did you get that, Mom?
Yeah.
What? You just charged us.
That was wild. I'm really glad that glass is strong.
We found Barefoot.
We found him here
Finally.
at the Torogan Zoo.
It's been a long time coming, guys.
Really close to us.
Well, we just had lunch. I would say it wasn't terrible. Price-wise, it was normal for a zoo, so nothing crazy. You want to go see the Rainforest Trail?
What is that monkey doing? A boob addiction?
Yeah.
Like you?
Yeah.
Where are you, monkeys? Oh, it's a pygmy hippo. Oh. That's so cute.
Just walking on the bottom, that's so crazy.
Oh my goodness. Look at this shot. We're headed down to the seal show.
What?
There's penguins. Cody might be here.
Do you think Cody from Surf's Up is here, girl?
Yes.
If you can't tell, our kids are really excited about the penguins. They're huge fans of Cody, the penguin from the kids' movie Surf's Up, so getting to see Cody today was a huge deal.
That's Cody.
Tank Evans. Old Tank.
Now you having fun?
We met real toadies and this one.
Yes, we did.
How cool is this?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Torogan Zoo and Seals for the Wild, proudly powered by Red Energy. Now, this is the very beautiful Nala, and she's a very rare Australian sea lion. Now, unfortunately, Australian sea lions, just like Nala here, are one of the most endangered seal species out there, with a current estimate of less than 10,000 individuals left in the wild. Movement like this through the water is something known as bowing or porpoising. This allows seals to keep up their terrific speeds whilst chasing down prey or escaping from a predator. It's probably the prettiest shark you've ever seen.
Those are beautiful, Diego.
1, 2, 3!
So what are we doing next, girl?
Lions, tigers, and a lot of things on the map.
Yeah, girl. Let's do it.
Star. You guys say hi. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, Araya.
The Tiger Trek departures right here, guys.
No way, it's on an airplane?
Vroom, vroom.
Ready to go
boy.
fast, Sander? Yeah. That's what it's called.
We should all be scared of that.
Hey, Ryan, can you tell me where we're going next?
We need to do these camels here.
Okay, we'll do the camels.
Hi, camels.
Hi, Demo.
Say we rode your cousins the other day.
We're down day.
Oh, what are you doing? Ham sandwich. Daddy's showing us. That's so cool!
Australian scrub python.
Beautiful looking. Araya, here it is. You ready for this?
Oh my goodness. It's the big rhino iguanas, Bubba, from what we saw in Bali.
Look how big he is. Oh, he's talking. He wants to say hi.
Hello, I miss you.
Kill a monster.
Sam, what's up to you, girl?
He came to see you. His tail's got like a paddle on it too. It's pretty cool. Look at it.
All right, we made it back to the camper van and it's time to rate this zoo. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. The views were awesome, the animal exhibits were super cool and clean, and I had a great time. Ooh, we're going to Sydney.
Can I get it? You got 2 kittens.
Look at this. Do you want to go upstairs?
I go upstairs.
Of course you do. We didn't realize there was seating outside. As soon as we noticed, we're like, to the back.
Recently, we received a message from a father about his son, Zane, who's a huge fan of the Wickman's life. Zane, we are absolutely honored and touched that you enjoy our videos and that they have helped you like they have. That truly means the world to us. We want to wish you the happiest birthday. We hope it's filled with all the love and joy you deserve and that this is your best year yet. Thank you again for all the love and support, Zane, and your family.
Look at all that awesome kelp. There's jellyfish, there's rockfish, and Dad even saw a big fish. We aren't big city people, but this is another one of those iconic cities that you really cannot go to Australia without checking out. This place is sweet. It looks so, it's overwhelming a little bit, honestly. The shoulder kids! We had breakfast and lunch in the camper van, so it's time for ice cream. Ooh, gelato. Ooh, what kind of ice cream do you want? I want milk. Ooh. We got Snickers and chocolate for Bub's mom and dad, and Sissy got
mint chocolate chip.
How is it, girl?
Yeah.
Bubba, how is it? Oh, wow, that was a big one.
Is that good? Back up. Alrighty.
Going up.
Okay.
Lift is going down.
Alright, this is called the Caw Hill Walk. So we're hoping to get a really good view of the Opera Center and the bridge and the whole city. It looks so cool up here. I have never seen this. There's actually a bicycle ramp on the staircase down because the elevator was broken. Mom, I love it.
Thank you.
Yes. Smile for peace. We made it back to Wharf 4.
All right, we just had a good time coming to the city, jumping on the ferry, doing a little exploring, and heading back to the camper van.
Highly operated by granite.
As the day winds down, we're leaving the city behind, heading towards one of Sydney's most beautiful spots, Manly Beach. We'll be waking up here tomorrow, ready to explore the stunning shores and relax vibe.
Hi. Playing at that park.
There you are.
It's not so big, but you're going to play at the big park.
Oh, we're gonna go to the big part?
Yeah.
Next stop, we headed to Dripping Wet Surf Shop in Manly, and what a cool experience. The shop was packed with old school surfboards from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Definitely a surf lover's dream.
That's pretty cool. You don't see it very often where they have a selection of 70s, 80s boards on the rack. That's really cool.
Dad was in hog heaven checking out the boards like a kid in a candy store. He's always been a fan of the classic vintage boards, so it was a blast getting to see him geek out over all the history behind them. It was the perfect stop for some surf nostalgia and a little family fun.
So funny. This guy, the waiter here, we actually stayed at the same hotel with him in G-Land like 3-4 months ago. That's so funny.
This place is called Tarbouche, and it is a Lebanese kitchen restaurant. We didn't know that, I don't think, but we're excited to try something new.
All right, so I got the barbecue lamb wrap. This thing is massive. Look at this thing.
Can I try it?
It's different, but it's good. It's very good.
All right, so I got the kafta burger, which I guess is like a mix between a pork and something else, lamb maybe, and a salad. Let's try it out.
What's that lid off that thing?
It has like some kind of sauce.
That's good.
I'm gonna have to check out this salad first. It's like a citrusy vinaigrette, so delicious. Very good. It's like a meatball.
We didn't spend too much time in Manly, but in the short time we were there, a few locals told us we had to check out the gorge walk up the road. So that's where we're headed next, another adventure to add to our day.
Yep.
crazy how far I've come since Bali. Seeing one of those when I first arrived at Bali would have absolutely freaked me out, but not anymore. That is a fact.
After a quick stop in Manly, it was time to hit the road and make our way over to Bondi Beach. 2 iconic spots in Sydney, but with 2 completely different vibes. We're excited to see what Bondi has in store for us next.
Welcome to the iconic Bondi Beach, everyone.
And there's a wave. That water's beautiful looking.
Ooh, it's so pretty. It's packed, but it's pretty. Do you want tuna?
Yeah.
Look how beautiful they have this prepared, laid out.
What is toothfish in? Is that the whitest meat on earth? Wow. That's epic. I would say I'm surprised that it's a beautiful beach, but as always, Australia has the most beautiful beaches on earth, so here's another one.
So this is the sculpture by the sea, but we'll probably just do a few. It's a long walk. There's like 100 of them, so I doubt we'll make it to that, but at least see a few of them.
Sculpture
By the sea. And here we have, people, debris by the sea. That one's cool though. Oh, there's another one out there too.
I call this the sculpture by the sea.
We're getting barreled, we're getting barreled.
Let's do it.
Go the surfer boy, go.
Here we are at the iconic Bondi Beach, a place we've only heard about until now, and it's just as beautiful as everyone says. Bondi is one of Australia's most famous beaches, attracting both the locals and tourists from around the world. The waves weren't exactly perfect today, but Dad still managed to catch a few rides. We spent the afternoon playing in the sand, taking in the views, and just enjoying this family time. Bondi Beach isn't just a pretty spot, it's packed with history. It was one of the first beaches to station lifeguards, starting way back in 1907. In fact, the Bondi lifeguards are so legendary, they even inspired a popular TV show called Bondi Rescue, which gives a behind-the-scenes look at the action on this famous stretch of sand. And if you're into swimming, you can't miss the Bondi Icebergs Pool, one of the most iconic saltwater pools in the world. Whether you're here for the surf, the sunset, or the amazing views, Bondi has something for everyone.
I hate to say it, Bondi, but the waves on this trip, this go around, been pretty average. And that was probably the worst of it right there. Yikes.
Well, after an awesome day at the beach, we've got one more thing in store for you guys. Something we luckily stumbled across. Let's go check it out.
So we ended up being tempted by get sashimi, and we went back and got some sashimi, and we are so excited to try it. Rye's already slammed hers. How is it, girl?
Good.
Bye-bye, head.
Mmm. Oh. Oh. That wasabi strong. It's so good. That's exactly what I was looking for.
All right, well, we found a little spot to eat our tuna at, and guess what? We got lucky. Check this out. Holy
This
moly.
is called the Grass Hill, and wow, were we not expecting this. It's so beautiful. That was epic. Honestly, we've seen so many sunsets on the beach and they are always amazing, but seeing it with that city background, oh, that was something really special.
What? This place is epic. On the way here, Mom said, what do you think is going to be nicer, the Japan one or here? I was like, I don't know, I guess maybe here just because it's newer. Yeah, I'd say it's like a full-on stadium.
This is so cool.
This park's only been open for like, I think 6 months to a year. And I'm doing an advanced turn session at 4, and then at 8 o'clock I'm doing an expert session. You get barreled.
There you go. How cool this is.
How wild is this?
This
Thing's
is
full on barreling. So pretty cool. They give you this little bracelet. You keep it. It's like a gym membership. Every time you come, you bring it. If you do lose it, it's $5, but you don't even have to check in at the desk once you have one. This thing is epic. It's full on barreling here. So they got this nice little heated pool over to the side right in front of the wave so the family can hang out and watch me surf. They say the pool's cold, so it's nice they got this heated pool here. That's sweet. All right, so I got about 40 minutes until my first session. That's the advanced turns. Wave should be pretty good, but not the best one. I think it's like the second best. Also, it's crazy how many people they actually have in the line. I think this session right here has 16 people in the water. And they're moving through there pretty quickly.
I love when I get the opportunity to use the big lens.
Alrighty guys, it's time for me to finally paddle out, and honestly, I'm buzzing.
Oh my God! Here goes Daddy's first wave at Urban Surf.
Surfing in a pool always has such a crazy feeling to it. Waiting for that perfect engineered wave to appear out of thin air is something hard to get used to.
Alright, let's see Daddy get another wave!
This session is all about shaking off the cobwebs and getting my legs under me. I've watched so many clips of this place. Imagine what it would be like, and now I'm actually here doing it. But stay tuned because the final session of the day features the best wave they offer. Barreling fast and absolutely next level. You're not going to want to miss it. Well, that was pretty epic. Cooked a few, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Trying to figure it out. I think the next session is going to be even sweeter. So when we first got here, I was kind of like, why is nobody filming? Well, they actually have 2 cameras, one for the left, one for the right, and for $25 you can buy all your waves. So that's pretty sweet.
Attention in the water. Sorry guys, session's over.
Don't put your hand in.
It's used to getting some video.
How about this for being closed?
Sissy has been in there getting barreled with her GoPro.
Yeah, girl.
All right, babe, it's time.
Expert session, here we come. Let's go get barreled. What?
Are you guys ready to watch Daddy go get barreled?
Yeah.
As I jump into the water and start paddling out, all I can think about is how futuristic this is. I'm about to fulfill a fantasy that for years only existed in my imagination. And today, that dream becomes a reality. Surfing world-class waves in a swimming pool, it still blows my mind. This session was everything I hoped for. Clean barrels, perfect takeoff, and a whole lot of stoke. And the Aussie crew I shared it with were absolute legends. It's really hard to believe we start heading back to Brisbane tonight. After months of traveling in the van, chasing waves, exploring towns, and just soaking in this country with my family, this moment feels like the perfect way to close it all out. Australia, thank you. The land, the ocean, the people, the food, every bit of it has been incredible. This place will always be a part of our story, and honestly, it already feels like home in our hearts. Maybe one day it actually will be. everyone who's been following along, supporting us, leaving comments, thank you. You've made this journey even more meaningful. And to Mom and the kids, thank you for hanging with me today, cheering me on, and letting me live out a dream of getting barreled in a swimming pool. What was that? That's what we came here for. That first session was fun and all, a little soft, but that thing, I just got piped like 20 times in a row probably.
That was so epic.
That is the best wave pool I've ever surfed, 100%. I've surfed 3 or 4 now. Just trading barrels with a bunch of cool guys from Australia. A bunch of them were all, like the whole group was from Wollongong. And they told me, they're like, man, you need to come check that place out. It's really cool, but unfortunately we're not gonna make it this trip, but that was so epic.
I've never seen you get so many barrels in my life.
In one session?
Just back to back to back to back to back. Oh my God, that was so epic.
My ankles are a bit swollen after that session. Yikes.
And all of that on my nephew Zachariah's birthday.
Those barrels were for you, bro. Shining down on us. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
We miss you, Zachy.
We miss you so much.
Happy birthday, 26.
Keep watching over us, please, buddy. Well, that was epic. Thank you, Urban Surf, for an awesome day. And I think we're heading up out of here. So that's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Woo!